audio only tonight. We will not be able to provide you live game video, so we will still stream on Facebook, but you'll get audio only tonight. And also we'll be, of course, on WHJD 105.9 on the FM dial, as well as on the TuneIn radio app. So we appreciate everyone joining us here tonight. Chris, Jackets 5-0. Vidalia lost their first 2 games of the season. They bounced back with 2 straight wins. They're 2-2. This is their first region game. Jackets got their first region win last week against Bacon County. Always a big rivalry matchup against the Indians.
It is, Jim, and you and I were talking a little while ago. The last time that we came in this scenario where the Yellow Jackets were sitting in the state of better position than Vidalia has been a very long time coming.
Right.
And so the Jackets have been playing well. Vidalia missed the first game of the year with a COVID issue. Then they had 2 tough games against ECI and Bleckley, and then they got 2 other opponents. So they started getting the ball rolling. The new head coach coming in, calling the offense and changing up a little bit of it. This is taking a little while to get their system, but that doesn't stop the fact that we're coming in 5-0.
That is right, and a big win last week against Bacon County. 41-14 was the final score in that one. The Jackets, we got on the board on our first possession. We stopped them 3-and-out first time they had not scored on their first possession all year. And we set a 3-out. We got the ball, drove the field, scored, but they came right back and hit a little hitch-and-go pattern as you were talking. That be careful. They were setting that up, and they did. They missed extra points. We led 7-6, but then we put together 2 long drives, one a 98-yard drive on back-to-back possessions, and pulled away to a 21-6 halftime lead.
We did, and we've talked about it, and just talking with the coaches. It is probably one of our. It was not a complete game, right, but it was our most complete game of the season on both sides, on all aspects of the ball, special teams, offense, and defense. We played a solid football game. Were there mistakes? Yes, but that was the first time all season we had actually seen all 3 facets of football come together for the Yellow Jackets this year.
Special teams, our PAT, we were perfect on PATs. We recovered we hit them with a pooch kick, caught them unaware, and were able to recover that to steal an extra possession in the second half. We had Landon Robertson, Austin Wood, and Ahias Allen. All 3 had 2 touchdowns on the night, almost 500 yards on the ground, 496 yards rushing. Anytime you break that 400 mark rushing, you've had a pretty good night offensively.
Most definitely. Some teams go throughout the whole season and never touch that. Of course, it goes back to what you're saying. A 98-yard drive, a 88-yard drive. We got the ball deep in our own territory numerous times, and we're able just to methodically come down the field, do what we're supposed to do, and score. And that's a testament to our offensive line, our skilled positions blocking for us, or either going out and doing what they're supposed to do in the run game. Our coaches had a great game plan last week to do it, and I expect nothing different tonight.
We talked about rankings. Vidalia unranked, which is unusual. Jeff Davis, number 11 in the Max Preps poll, number 7 in the Georgia Public Broadcasting poll. The other thing that's impressive, Jeff Davis is number 9 in Class AA in points scored average per game, and also number 8 in fewest points allowed per game in Class AA. So, the Jackets put together, although we've had some struggles along the way, we've put together an impressive 5 games to get to this point.
We have, Jim, and I got kind of go back to that Tatnall game. You add that game in, and if we were able to perform as other teams have against Tatnall,
right,
what would our stats really look like? Where would we really be sitting at this point in the season?
Coach Helton mentioned the other night, and I haven't seen it. I've been looking for it. I haven't seen the stat, but he mentioned that the stats that he got is that the Jeff Davis, in terms of rushing, I'm not sure if he's talking about total yards rushing or rushing yards per game. I'm thinking probably rushing yards per game. Jeff Davis, number 1 in all classifications in Georgia high school.
It is, and that's, again, we're keeping the ball on the ground. We're able to, I should say, We're able to establish the run game. Where our backs are doing a fantastic job. Our offensive line is doing a great job of running the football, controlling the line of scrimmage, I should say. And we've talked about it each game. Whenever we break a play, our offensive line, our skill people are down the field continuing to block for our guys. They do not stop until the whistle blows. And that's giving us this yardage. And that's going to get you recognized throughout the state, because people look at it and say, if your running game is that strong, what are you doing to be right?
We're going to take a 2-minute break, get some words from our sponsors. We'll be back with more pregame after 2 minutes on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Football Network.
Abundant Life Pharmacy in Baxley cares about your health and your family. Visit them for all your prescriptions and over-counter drug needs. While they are choose from their large selection of scrubs, gift items, and they even have a health food store that offers gluten-free food. You can use their convenient drive-up window or go inside. Abundant Life Pharmacy, located at 117 North Main Street in Baxley, across from McDonald's in Baxley, or call 912-367-8404. Go Jackets!
Your financial matters are your business and your business owners. With Visa and the Bank of Visa owners, we have the privilege of confidentiality. Bank of Visa Did you think you may need to call Ear, Nose, and Throat Clinic of Coffee County? ENTCC provides a full range of ear, nose, and throat services for patients of all ages, including treatment of sinus disorders with endoscopy surgery, the treatment of sleep apnea and snoring, and allergy testing and treatment. If you'd like more information on any of their services, please ask any member of their team. 912-384-2200. 2 convenient locations, one in Tipton and one in Douglas. Let the providers at Ear, Nose, and Throat Clinic of Coffee County help you feel better.
Hi, I'm Jason Wilcox, Director of Behavioral Health at Jeff Davis Hospital. When it comes to mental health issues, you want personal care and devoted attention for your loved one. Jeff Davis Hospital has a new state-of-the-art behavioral health unit with all private rooms. Dementia, depression, bipolar disorders, anxiety disorders, and schizophrenia are a few of the conditions we treat in our behavioral health unit at Jeff Davis Hospital. Now you have a center of excellence close to home. Allow our excellent staff to assist your loved ones on the road to recovery.
And now we're going back to Vidalia with the pregame show with Jim Sewell and Coach Chris Davis.
We are here at Buck Cravey Field as we get set for Jeff Davis taking on Vidalia in Region 2 AA action. Jeff Davis 5-0 in the season, 1-0 in region play. Vidalia 2-2 overall. This will be their first region matchup. And Chris, it's been a series that the Vidalia Indians have controlled. Overall record in the series is their favorite, 29-13. Our last win came all the way back in 1999. So we haven't played them every year. There was about a 7 or 8 year gap in there. But we played them most, I think, 12 in a row that they have won in this series. So hopefully tonight we can break a string and start turning the series the other direction.
I hope so. Excuse me. A couple of years ago, we played them on this field to a very close game, and so yeah, we've had our rough go at it here in the last while with them, but it doesn't show the games that we have played close, the games that we have not just gone our way with the stuff, and part of that was we didn't have a team like we've got right now coming in here. We had teams that came in that had a little bit of confidence that had a chance, but they weren't really sure they have a chance. Tonight's team, we're coming in. We've read off the stats that we have. We know where we're sitting. I don't think they're coming in cocky by any stretch, but they're coming in confident that they can play with Vidalia.
I agree with you. That last game against Bacon was really a tremendous confidence builder. You talked about the way our offensive line just dominated the line of scrimmage. Going to be a tougher test tonight against a really good defense in Vidalia, and maybe who was last year the Region 2 AA Defensive Player of the Year, Jalen Burns, I believe his name is, number 50. He's back. He's Last year won Player of the Year playing nose guard. They backed him off the line. He's playing inside linebacker now this year. He is a big physical Division I prospect.
A little bit about Jalen too. He's one of their stud wrestlers. Last year was right at the finals for them. He wrestled about 182 last year, 195, somewhere there. I talked to Coach earlier, Coach Blunt, and he said that Jalen's right around 220 this year. He's looking good. He went out, him and Tom Godby went out to Oklahoma whenever COVID lifted about the end of July and wrestled for Team Storm out of Warner Robins, Dublin, excuse me. And they ended up actually going 5-0 and 6-0 out there respectively.
Right.
And so on a national level, Jalen is a competitor, and so that just goes in with his D1 looks. He's got a resume that's built, and it's not just in football.
Offensively, the key tonight is going to be to contain their quarterback, Bryce Davis. He had a breakout game last year in the Pinelands against us, where he ran, I think, for over 200 yards. It seemed like I remember the first snap that they took, he took it about 70, 80 yards for a touchdown and didn't stop after that until the game was well in hand. He's back with a full year of playing experience under his belt at the quarterback position. They have changed their offense up. They don't run the wing tee that they ran for years. Now Jason Cameron has come in from Jenkins High School, where he's a very successful coach there. Put the spread in, and you're going to see a lot of read option on the run game, a lot of RPO in the passing game. It just puts a lot of pressure on your defense.
It does, and we talked. Excuse me. We talked about that game last year, and we were talking about the running backs. We were talking about everybody else that we had to key on, and had not anticipated the quarterback doing what he did to us. And from everything we've seen, he's gotten more comfortable by each game with their offense coming in, and so we're going to have to contain him. But we found out last year you can't key on one guy. You've got to look at the offense as a whole, and so I think we're ready. I know our coaches are prepared with Coach Cravey coming over. He kind of knows a little bit of stuff that with these kids and what to expect. So I'm sure he shared some of that knowledge with us.
They spread it out. They'll go 3-4 wide, but they still basically they've kind of found their identity as a downhill running attack with that read option. They'll run out of the shotgun. The two running backs, Jaden Stanley, Darrell Brown, both averaging around 5 yards a carry, and the quarterback Davis will read the defensive ends and read the line, and then he'll ride that in their belly for a long time before he decides whether to pull it or hand it off. So it puts a lot of pressure on our defense. Our defensive ends are going to have to be very disciplined tonight.
They are. We've in the first couple games of the year we played. We had those quarterbacks that were elusive. We had to keep them contained, but they didn't really have a great supporting staff with them.
Right.
And what we're seeing tonight is we're kind of seeing a three-headed monster back there with the RPOs, which run pass option. It's one of our defensive ends, our linebackers, and our defensive tackles are going to have to stay at home to make sure that they do it. Plus, that means our secondary is going to have to cover and stay with those receivers to make sure that none of those get away from us and go for a big play.
Defensively, we have really stepped things up with a pressured defense. Defensive backs are having a great year. 9 interceptions in the first 5 games. I don't know where that stands in total in the state, but that's got to be near the top.
Yes, sir. I looked at it a little bit. We're in AA. We're definitely we're closer to the top. But throughout the state, there's a couple of the Atlanta schools. The more spread offenses.
Right.
The defenses are having a heyday up there. But as far as our defense and what we've seen out of the Yellow Jackets, that has kind of been our Achilles heel over the years, has been our secondary. This year they've stepped up. They've done a great job. You talk about the interceptions we have, but that doesn't include the sacks, those coverage sacks, where our guys have stayed with the receivers to the point that the quarterback has nowhere to go, and we get the tackle, we get the sack. And, our coaches have done a fantastic job preparing our secondary for what the transitions are with offenses.
And just the athletic skill players back there. Willie Skipper, who's returned 2 for a touchdown. C.J. Parker leads the team with 3 interceptions. Got a key interception last week against Bacon right before the half. Picked off a pass in the end zone to turn Bacon away, and that really took the wind out of their sails.
It did. Bacon was looking for a big play going into half, and they drove down the field to kind of set themselves up for it. CJ come up with a great jump ball play to come up with the interception, and it took the wind out because Bacon at that point felt they had tried everything, and so coming out the second half, they were not ready. They were not as excited as we were.
We're in the Jeff Davis Hospital pregame show here at Buck Cravey Field at Vidalia High School. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, get some words from our sponsors. We'll be back after 2 minutes on the Jeff Davis Football Network.
A dream vacation, need a new car, rainy day fun, baby on the way. What are you saving for? Simply grow your savings worry-free at Altamont Bank and Trust. With our Savings Made Simple tool, your debit card purchases are rounded to the nearest dollar and transferred daily from your checking account to your savings account. It's really that simple. You save when you spend. Savings Made Simple is just one of the free services we offer to our customers. Give us a call or come by any of our locations and we'll get you enrolled. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Attorney Bruce Edwards is a leader in workers' compensation law. For a decade, his workers' compensation settlements have been 8 times the average workers' compensation settlement in Georgia. That's 8 times the average injured workers usually receive. If you live in South Georgia and you've been seriously injured on the job, call 912-384-5700 for a free consultation. That's 912-384-5700. Or do your own research at bruceedwardslaw.com.
H&H Home Supply, Cromartie Street in Hazelhurst invites you to stop in soon. Take advantage of great deals all over the store. They have Bayou Classic fish fryers and the all-new Blackstone grills to keep you cooking outdoors. Also, you have to see one of the largest selections of case knives in Southeast Georgia. H&H carries lumber and building materials, as well as Valspar paint and cabinet stains. They appreciate your business. H&H Home Supply, Cromartie Street in Hazelhurst.
Ready to dig into your to-do list? Here at Lassiter Tractor Company, we have big tractors with even bigger value. Right now, we are offering up to $2,700 off all John Deere 3E Series tractors. With user-friendly controls and plenty of strength and versatility, you'll be ready for any job at your land. Go to www.lassitereq.com or come visit us at any of our 7 locations throughout South Georgia. You don't want to miss out. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details. Offer ends October 30th, 2020.
Time now is 7:18, and it's time to go back to Vidalia with Jim Sewell and Coach Chris Davis.
We're here at Buck Cravey Field, Vidalia High School. Jim Sewell alongside Coach Chris Davis. We got our Southern Eye Care reporter Paul Wood down on the field tonight, and we're getting set for action coming up here shortly. Jeff Davis taking on Vidalia Region 2 AA matchup. The Jackets at 5-0 on the season. Vidalia 2-2. Jackets 1-0 in region play, coming off a big win over Bacon County last week. Vidalia, this will be their first region matchup of the year, and it's been a long time since we've been able to get a victory in this series, as we talked about in the last segment, Chris. I think my feeling tonight is, we've got we're in our 4th year under Coach Helton. Pretty much most of his staff has been intact for this time. We've changed up on defense, got a new defense coordinator, Coach Cravey, who came from Vidalia. But we've been a stable situation at our coaching staff. They're under a new head coach, Jason Cameron, who's very successful, but he retained a lot of the assistant coaches.
He did, and we were talking about their coaching staff over here. Vidalia Hopkins, before he left, had worked on getting a staff together of a bunch of former head coaches. And you're right, a lot of them stayed around to stay here with Vidalia and keep things going. We've done very good with our deal. And again, I go back to what we were talking about earlier. You get a different vibe. I was walking around the field there before the game, and you get the different vibe that you feel is, again, I said our guys are confident. They're not cocky. They're confident they can compete. The Vidalia side over there, as you're walking through their guys, you're kind of getting the feeling that there's a little bit of worry there. We're coming in a completely different scenario than we've been in. We're ranked, they're not. We're on 5-game win streak. They're 2-2. Everything lines up on paper to be in our favor, but it's still Vidalia and Jeff Davis.
It's still Vidalia, and there's still that big hump as they, they're tradition rich here. Over 600 wins on the season. I'm going to pause here now for our national anthem. They have the national anthem by students here at Vidalia High School. Let's take a 2-minute timeout, get some words from our sponsors on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Football Network.
Baby and Me Boutique offers beautiful high-end fashions for baby and me. Making baby beautiful is their specialty, with gorgeous gift selections from Must High, The Reese Sisters, Banana Split, Millie J, Properly Tired, Angel's Ear, and so many others. Baby and Me is the perfect place for your baby registry. Visit the shopping destination Baby and Me Boutique, located at 1045 West Harper Street in Baxley, and follow them on Facebook and Instagram.
Douglas Metal and Steel is now offering painted metal for just $1.69 per foot. You heard it right, painted metal $1.69 per foot. But there's more. Galvalume is only $1.29 per foot. Douglas Metal and Steel is your metal and steel specialist. It's in their name. And they're offering Galvalume for $1.29 per foot and painted metal for $1.69 per foot right now. Stop by Douglas Metal and Steel for your free quote. 2141 Broxton Road in Douglas, or call them at 912-393-1816. Douglas Metal and Steel, your metal and steel specialists. Hazelhurst Auto Parts is your one-stop for all of your truck and tractor parts. They also specialize in hydraulic hoses, adapter fittings, air conditioner hoses, and all other auto repair parts. Come by and see the local and friendly staff at Hazelhurst Auto Parts, located at 10 Southeast Railroad Street in Hazelhurst, your local Napa store. Hazelhurst Auto Parts, then go Jackets. Hazelhurst Auto Parts would like to spotlight seniors number 67, Andrew Acock, and number 18, James Wood.
Lumber City Drugs are proud to support Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket football. They also take pride in offering impeccable customer service. Their very knowledgeable staff values themselves on getting your prescription filled accurately and as quickly as possible. Lumber City Drugs offers free delivery to all of Jeff Davis County and the surrounding areas. They are also offering flu shots. Go ahead and get yours early. Also, check out their great gift selections, jewelry, and t-shirts. From Lumber City Drugs, good luck on the winning season. Go check it.
This is the pregame show of the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets football game as they take on the Vidalia Indians tonight in Vidalia. And for that, more of the pregame show, we go back to Vidalia with Jim Sewell and Coach Chris Davis.
We are here at the Jeff Davis Hospital pregame show as we're at Buck Cravey Field here at Vidalia High School. Jeff Davis and Vidalia getting set for a Region 2 AA matchup here coming up. I want to remind all of our fans who join us in on the Facebook live stream. We're not able to provide live game video tonight, but we are streaming the audio portion of the game. So we appreciate you. We want to be sure that for our fans that are outside the local listening area for WHJD 105.9 FM, that we provide you with the platform you used to get Yellow Jacket football. We are recording the video, and we will get that posted up on a delayed basis. As soon as we get the film uploaded and processed, we'll get that posted up. So if you want to come back and watch the game, hopefully watch a big victory over Vidalia coming back, then we'll be able to post that later on for you to watch at a later date. So let's go ahead and get you the Williams Brothers starting lineup for tonight's game. Chris Davis is going to go ahead and give you the defense to start with.
Starting at defense, our defensive ends, number 9, junior Mayon Conaway, and number 18, senior James Wood. Our defensive tackles for tonight is senior number 79, Charles Stegall, sophomore number 77, Amarion Mitchell. Our outside linebackers for tonight's game is sophomore number 38, Landon Robertson, and junior number 1, Michael Dotson. Inside linebackers, number 47, senior Austin Wood, and number 44, freshman Carter Mullis. Your cornerbacks for tonight's game, junior number 7, C.J. Parker, and senior number 30, Isaiah Robinson. And at free safety for tonight's game, junior number 3, Willie Skipper.
Now your Williams Brothers Trucking Company starting lineup for the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets on offense. Starting at tight end, number 88, junior Matthew Glass. At right tackle, number 79, senior Charles Stegall. At right guard, number 71, Chaston Googe, a senior, and also number 54, Curtis Morgan, a junior. At center, number 74, Connor McClune. Left guard is number 66, junior Nate Lewis. And at left tackle, senior number 67, Andrew Aycock. The split end is number 4, Tyson Alls. At wingbacks, number 2, Ahias Allen, a junior, and number 47, Austin Wood, a senior. Fullback will be number 38, Landon Robertson, a sophomore, and the quarterback, senior, number 22, Cade Walters.
Captains for tonight's game for Vidalia is number 50, Jalen Burns, and for Jeff Davis is number 47, Austin Wood.
Jackets in all white. The coin flip is in the air. And it looks like he's talking to the Indians, so let's see how the coin toss works out here. So Vidalia won the toss. They elected to receive. The Jackets will be kicking off from left to right. If you're familiar with the field, from the scoreboard end going towards the field house. As I said, the Jackets in the white jerseys, white pants, the jerseys with navy blue numbers trimmed in gold, the blue helmets with the interlocking JD. Vidalia black jerseys with the maroon numbers trimmed in gold, maroon pants, and those gold helmets with that Florida State spear on the side.
It's there. It's been here forever, and it's. I still tell you, Jim, I remember whenever they moved over to this field, it was kind of bittersweet.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many memories over at the old stadium, but they've got a fantastic facility here.
And the Jackets make their way onto the field as you hear the Yellow Jacket band, the Pride of the Pinelands, strike it up here with the Jeff Davis fight song. And we're waiting for the Indians, and here come the Indians onto the field. Got a pretty good crowd of Jacket fans that already assembled in the bleachers across the way, and we expect there's still a lot of people filing into this place.
They are, and we have yet to have a small crowd this year, Jim.
We sure have. Boy, that home crowd last week for Bacon was just tremendous. That's maybe one of the biggest home crowds we've had since some of those old Appleton Jeff Davis games from back in the day.
Truth. Our stadium last week was electrifying.
Mm-hmm.
You and I talked about it. The only time we'd really been on our side was in Long County when we had to sit in the bleachers.
Right.
And so last week we got to sit there on our side, feel the electricity from our fans, and feel like we were part of it again instead of just being in the press box across the road.
For the Jackets, Come out the back for the Indians, number 4, Antavian Williams and Josh Mincy. Audio Placencia, who has made a habit of kicking into the end zone. 14 touchbacks on the season. And boy, he had just a picture-perfect pooch kick last week. The Bacon receiver overran it, and Mine Conaway hustling down, got the bounce right in his hands, and we were able to steal a possession here.
We are, Jim, and he's taking the deep drop. Looks like we're going to try to kick this one in the end zone. The wind is blowing in just a little bit on one of the flags. The other flags are down.
High kick, and a sail going to be taken right at the goal line. They're going to return it back, coming right back up the middle. We're going to hit and knock him down at around the 25, 26-yard line. So a pretty good return by Vidalia. Gets him off and starting here. So Jackets on defense first. We're going to mark it across the 25. Let's call it the 26 for their starting possession. Bryce Davis, the quarterback. He's got Jaden Stanley at running. They start with 2 running backs flanking Stanley, 2 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. Now they're going to break a man out. High snap. Davis back in trouble, and we're going to get him and knock him for a loss back near the 22-yard line.
Conaway coming with the pressure off the end. Charles Segal and Amarian Mitchell coming up the middle to clean it up.
The loss is a 3 back to the 22. 4 rather, make it second down 14. Got 2 receivers near side, 2 far side. Davis going to straight back, looking to throw. Going to come near side. He's got a man complete at the 30-yard line. He's going to be up close to the first down. They're marking just short at the 34. That was Antavian Williams on the catch. And he kind of ran a little flare pattern out, and we left him open. And now the ball on the near hash. They're going to stack. 2 receivers stacked to the short side of the field. Going to give it straight ahead to Stanley. He's going to push it up there. I believe he's going forward progress. Is going to give him the first down by about a yard. They're going to mark him at the 37. First and 10 Vidalia, just underway here. Trips go to the far side of the field. 1 receiver near side. Davis hands it straight ahead to Stanley. He's going to bust across the 40 up to about the 43. A big gain on first down for the Indians.
We want to hurry up offense. We've seen this last couple of weeks, Jim.
Make it the 44. Be second down and 3. You stay with the trips to the far side. Single receiver on the short side of the field. Straight ahead handoff to Stanley again. He's going to be up close to the first down. James Wood had him around the ankles, but he's going to fall forward, and it is going to be a first down out at the 48-yard line.
Okay, they're doing this little hurry-up swapping. All they're doing up in the middle is they're pulling one of the tackles one way or the other. Come in and give them a lead blocker, basically.
First and 10 Indians at the 48, kind of man in motion across the formation. Quick throw out to the far side and hit right there by Isaiah Robertson. They're going to wrap him up and drop him for very little gain on the play. Well, we rallied to the football. Robertson.
That was Morris on the catch out there.
Made the initial hit and got some help. I believe Willie Skipper coming up, finishing him off. He's second down and 10. Ball flips over to the far side hash. Vidalia moving right to left. Got 2 receivers to the wide side of the field, 2 receivers to the short side. Send a man in motion. Davis is going to keep it straight up the middle. He's going to get 7 or 8 yards, and he's just dragging Carter Mullis there. He's got the first down across into Jacket territory at the 41-yard line. He's got speed, but he's very powerful. He drives his legs and keeps moving forward. The Indians, on a drive here. They're now into Jacket territory at the 41. 9:14 remaining here in the first period of play. They send twin stacks to either side of the formation. Straight ahead handoff to Stanley. He's got running room right up the middle. 5, 6, 7, 8 yards. He's going to be down to about the 33, 34. As they're finding seams right up the middle. They're going to mark it at the 34. Be second down. And about 3. Again, give it to Stanley up the middle. Going to hit him. He's going to cross the 30
To the 29.
to the 29. That's going to be a first down. So the Indians keep grinding and moving the chains. Going in a up tempo here. Again, 2 receivers either side. Straight ahead handoff. We hit him in the backfield this time. Stanley. Austin Wood got the initial contact. He slipped out of that and got forward for a short gain before the rest of the Jackets rallied to shut him down. The spot is at the 27. And that took second down and 8. And I can barely see the down marker on the other side.
Yeah, it gets lost over there.
Second and 8, approaching the 8-minute mark. Vidalia, 11th play of the drive coming up. Man in motion from left to right. Now he sets up in his trips on the far side. Davis changing the play at the line, dropping straight back, going to look to throw. Can't find a receiver.
With him.
Well, they're high throwing out of bounds as the coverage was great over there by the Jackets. They had nowhere to go with it, just had to get rid of it.
We were covering him pretty good. Guy tried to come back to him and play a little bit of street ball, and they overthrew him.
7:41 to go, no score in the ball game, but Vidalia on the drive. The third down and 8 now. Ball at the Yellow Jacket 27. Got 2-man stacks on either side of the formation.
Ooh.
Jackets almost jumped but stayed out of the neutral zone. Davis looks to the sideline. Slowed the tempo down, changing the tempo a little bit. Give it straight ahead to Stanley. He's going to dive across the 25 down to about the 22-yard line. Let's call it the 23. Bring up fourth down and about 3 to go here. A big play for the Yellow Jackets.
They stayed on the field.
Davis is also their punter. But they're not showing any inclination of attempting a field goal or punting here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They stay with those stacks on either side. Davis is going to keep it. He's running near side.
Blocking the back.
Back and knocking down at the 20-yard line. Going to be short of the first down. That's the 21.
21.
So the Indians get a 13-play drive, but the Jackets force a turnover on downs. 7:01 remaining here in the first period of play, and the Jackets get their first possession at their own 21-yard line. The defensive end on this side, I believe, is James Wood, stayed home and forced him back inside, and the Jackets were able to rally and bring Davis down short. They're going to run a tight formation to the near side. Mike Dotson is split in tight. They got the fullback offset, going to give it to House Allen. He's trying to get outside. He's at the 20. Pushed out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. Pick up maybe 1 on the play.
That's what we give him here.
Second down and 9. Tried to overload this wide side of the field, and Vidalia had it covered up. 6:54 remaining in the first. No score. Second and 9 from the 22. We're going to split 2 receivers out to the far side. We got a Heiss and Austin at the wings, no fullback. Austin goes in motion. Going to give it to Austin, trying to sweep far side. He cuts it back inside. Ball's loose. Vidalia picks it off, and they're going to have it at the 10-yard line. That ball flew out of there.
Got a penalty flag over here. It's going to be a sideline warning more than likely. Got a player down on the field. They come in and they tackled Austin it was clean. They put the head on the ball.
Right.
Ball come popping up. They recovered it in the air, and luckily the guy hit the trip. because there was nobody over there to tackle him.
He had nothing but green grass in front of him to the end zone. They're going to get the ball at the 11. Let's check the player down.
I think that's Austin.
Let's take a McCarty Auto Parts 30-second timeout here on the Jeff Davis Football Network.
McCarty Auto Parts strive for 100% customer satisfaction. If they do not have the automobile parts that you need in stock, they have the sources to find the parts you need. They have a wide range of foreign and domestic inventory. Give their sales team a call today for the parts you need. 912-375-2675 or online at McCartyAuto.com. And be sure to follow them on Facebook.
Back to Jim and Chris.
Back here at Buck Cravey Field. Jim Sewell here in the booth alongside Coach Chris Davis. We got Southern Eye Care reporter Paul Wood down on the sidelines. They've still attending to, I believe, Austin down on the field. We are, they have put together a 13-play drive, but the Jackets stopped them on downs. Then on the second play of the drive, they came in and got a hat right on the football and were able to pop it loose, and they helped Austin up to his feet. He took a shot there, Chris.
He did. The Vidalia come flying in there. Austin's trying to make a cut back across the green where it was an open gap, and somebody caught him he didn't expect, and it put the helmet right on the ball. I've got a question. Guys, those of you watching on Facebook, due to restrictions, we can't show the video until afterwards, so you're going to get our audio stream, and then later on we'll be able to post the video.
1st and 10 Vidalia at the Jacket 11 after the fumble. Going to get a straight ahead handoff to Stanley. He's going to power his way down inside the 5 to about the 3-yard line. It'll be second down and about 2 as they go quickly. Again, Stanley again. He's going to get into the end zone, touchdown. Vidalia capitalizes on the turnover.
We give them a short field, and it's kind of momentum change there for just a minute. Hopefully Yellow Jackets get the ball back here. Vidalia's lining up in the swinging gate.
They do a lot of different things out of their kicking formation. Tate McDaniel is the kicker. Now they swing the gate closed. They're going to line up to kick the extra point. They'll get a good snap. Kick is up. Kick is good. So with 6:20 to go here in the first, Vidalia 7, Jeff Davis nothing. 30 seconds on the Yellow Jacket Football Network.
Southern Eye Care has been your trusted eye care specialist in Hazelhurst since 1995. You can count on their expertise in treating all types of vision problems to help you see your best. From glasses to contact lenses, from surgical vision correction to treatment of eye disease and injury, their team is here to help take care of your eyes. Call to schedule your appointment today, 912-375-2516, and online at SouthernEyeCarePC.com. Go Jackets!
Now back to Jim and Chris.
Back here at Buck Cravey Field, 6:20 to go here in the opening period. Vidalia is taking a 7-0 lead after the Jackets turn it over on a fumble. So Vidalia will kick it away. Then Mike Dotson and I believe Willie Skipper back deep for the Yellow Jackets. They also try to do some different things in the kicking game. Skipper's going to take it at about the 15. Coming straight up the far sideline. It's going to be run out of bounds.
That was CJ there.
CJ Parker. He's going to be out of bounds at right around the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Jackets.
Call him at 22. Well, it is hard to see those hashes over here.
It sure is. So 1st and 10 Jackets at the 22. Jackets' second possession. We'll send one receiver out to the far side. We got Willie Skipper now in place of Austin Wood at a wing back. Double wing set, going to give it straight ahead to Robertson. Check that. Cade Walters on the keeper. He's going to get up to about the 30-yard line. Pick up of 8 on the play.
Hard run. He faked us all. He Robertson did a great job making his fake, carrying it out to the left. Cade kept it come up underneath on this side.
2nd down and 2 for the Yellow Jackets. One receiver, Tyson Hall, is going to split out to the far side of the formation. Instead of Heiss up in the backfield onside, they'll give it to Heiss coming near side. He skips a tackle. First down. Gets across the 32 to about the 34-yard line and picks up the first down of the game for the Yellow Jackets. Mark him at the 35. First down, Yellow Jackets. And now it's time, Chris, we just really need to grind it out here. And, now they're moving back to the 34.
They didn't move the chains.
Yeah, the chains are still set at the 35.
That's right.
Allen goes in motion, gonna give it to Skipper on the backhand handoff, and he's gonna be hitting the backfield for a loss of play. And here comes a flag in late. And they're signaling, Heiss is signaling it against Vidalia.
Well, my thing is, we're still got another extra yard to go.
Yeah, they still got they did set the change at the 35, and the official came in and moved it back, ball to the 34. But they're going to mark the penalty, looks like, from the unsportsmanlike conduct against the Indians. So that should be 15 yards and a first down.
So luckily we didn't lose an extra yard there.
We'd had to go 11 yards. They're going to move it all the way out to the 47. We'll take it.
I don't know.
So it's a first down by the penalty. 1st and 10 for the Jackets at the own 47-yard line. Mike Dotson splits out wide to the right. We go double wing set. Send Allen in motion. Cage going to roll far side, looking to throw downfield. In and out of Willie Skipper's hand at about the 40-yard line. Had him a little opening there in the secondary and just a little bit high, and Willie couldn't pull it in.
It was right there. Cade threw it where Willie was the only one to catch it because there was a defender in front of him and a defender behind him.
4:46 remaining in the first. Vidalia leads at 7-0 on the Banca Hazard scoreboard. 2nd down and 10. Dotson splits out to the left. We're going to put Allen in the backfield. Heiss coming near side, looking for a run room. He's got the 50 and into Indian territory down at about the 47.
Yep, there we go.
That'll be pickup of about 5 on the play. And they got 3rd down and 5. Heiss on the carry. Running at 4:20 to go opening period. James Wood checks in at another tight end, and Mike Dotson checks out. So we're going to go heavy package here on 3rd down and 5. 2 tight ends. Robertson and Allen set up in the backfield. Willie Skipper at the wing near side. Going to run the reverse with Skipper. He's going to try to turn the corner. He's got the corner. He's got the first down and out of bounds down around the 35-yard line, making the 36. Well, maybe the 35. Ran the reverse and caught him over pursuing. And it is a first down at the Indians' 35.
Good run by Skipper. He had a chance to turn it up and ended up stringing them on out and was able to get around the corner with some of his speed.
Jackets now on the move. Down by 7. And Robertson splits out to the right. No fullback, 2 tight ends, and 2 wingbacks. Heiss in motion, coming near side, looking for a run. He's going to run over a man and get about 3 yards.
He outrun his blocker there. Morgan was right in front of him, and the Heiss just a little bit faster.
We'll spot him at the 33. A pickup of 2, be 2nd down and 8.
One of the 8th play of this drive. We were talking about it. Jack's got to put a solid drive together. 8 plays, been able to just grind it out. Maybe we can continue going.
Cade Braves the play in for the huddle. 3:14 Remaining in the first. Jackets down 7. Skipper now in the backfield. Gonna give it to Willie. He's trying to find something on the far side. He's going to break out of a tackle. He tries to break another one. He's going to finally pick up a hard-fought yard. As he spun out of 2 or 3 tackles over there. They're going to mark him at the...
Depends on where that guy called him over there.
Let's call it no gain. It looks like they're going to spot him back at the 33. Ends up 3rd down and 8.
So that's a hard run by Skipper.
He fought his way through 2 would-be tacklers before they finally were able to drag him down. Ball on the far hash. Mike Dotson's going to split to the left side of the formation. Jackets moving left to right. Send Highest in motion. Cade rolling, looking to throw. They'll swing it down, complete. Down around the...
Called it incomplete.
Oh, they called it incomplete. I thought he had it. I believe that was Willie Skipper again on the... kind of circling out of the backfield. It's going to be incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And from the 33, that would be a 50-yard field goal attempt if we're thinking that. But we don't look like we're going to send the kicker on. We're going to go for it here.
Yeah, we got him. We're one of those no-man lands right here.
A punt, if it gets to the end zone, doesn't get you much. So Michael Dotson's going to split to the left. Ball on the left hash. Double wing set. Cade under center, dropping straight back. Looking downfield for Dotson. He's going to be caught.
Good job.
And it's a touchdown. Yellow Jackets. Cade laid it right to the back shoulder down the sidelines. He slid the would-be tackler and took it in the end zone for the touchdown.
Nice job by Dotson to play jump ball there. Let his receiver stop at the last moment to come back and catch it. Defender slips. Dotson's able to carry it in for the touchdown.
So Audio Placencia will try to tie it up, but the Jackets run the spread formation here.
Oh.
They send a man across the formation, going to give it to a Heiss. He's going to try to get in, but he's going to be stopped short. And so with 2:11 to go here in the opening period, Banka has their scoreboard. Vidalia 7, Jeff Davis 6. 30 seconds on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Football Network.
If you are a Class A CDL holder with 2 years of experience, come on out and apply with Williams Brothers Trucking. WBT cares about the safety of their employees and would love to have you as a part of our family. WBT offers great benefits like competitive pay, 401k, health care, and hauls that will get you home every day. We look forward to working better together with you. Williams Brothers Trucking in Hazelhurst.
Continuing now with the game.
Banka has our scoreboard updates. Appling County already up 28-0 on Long County. Coffee County 7, Ware County nothing. That's a huge game.
It is. That's going to be an intense game possibly.
Irwin County 20, Atkinson County nothing. Here it's Jeff Davis 7. Vidalia 7, Jeff Davis 6. And we tried to catch them a little bit off guard there on that 2-point attempt. We got a timeout taken. Let's take a McCarty Auto Parts 30-second timeout.
Abundant Life Pharmacy in Baxley cares about your health and your family. Visit them for all your prescriptions and over-counter drug needs. While they are choose from their large selection of scrubs, gift items, and they even have a health food store that offers gluten-free food. You can use their convenient drive-up window or go inside. Abundant Life Pharmacy located at 117 North Main Street in Baxley, across from McDonald's in Baxley, or call 912-367-8404. Go Jackets!
Back here at Buck Cravey Field, Jim Sewell, Chris Davis here in the booth. Got Southern Eye Care reporter, sideline reporter Paul Wood. We're going to go to Paul right after this kick here, as Audio Placencia has it teed up. 7-6 is our score. Vidalia with the lead, 2:11 remaining here in the first period. Placencia takes a deep drop. He kicked it down to the goal line last time, and they returned it across the 25. Another high driving kick. This one's going to get into the end zone for a touchback.
Yep.
Southern Eye Care sideline reporter Paul Wood. Paul, tell us about that last drive by the Jackets.
Jim, I'm afraid I missed most of it except for the last play. It was a beautiful pass. Mike Dotson released outside. Cade put it up, jump ball. He out-jumped the guy, ran on in. Sorry I missed the play, but I was over checking on my son.
I understand that. I hope he's doing okay.
He's going to be down for a while.
Okay. All right, 2:11 to go as Vidalia is going to start at their own 20-yard line. The Bruce Edwards, your personal injury attorney, kickoff into the end zone by Audiel Placencia. The Indians going to start. Have two receivers, actually three receivers to the far side of the field, one receiver near side. Davis is going to drop back, going to throw quick out to this side, complete at the 25 and knock down the 27. Cade Walters got in there quickly along with C.J. Parker. The second down and 4. Pickup of 6 on the play. Give it straight ahead to Stanley. He's going to gash inside across the 30 to the 31 for first down. They're able to find some running room right up the middle of our defense here.
I tell you, our defense has had to face 3 teams almost in a row of this hurry-up offense.
Two receivers to either side. Got a stack on the short side of the field. Davis going to look, throw the quick out, and then complete. He overthrew his receiver. Tried a little quick wide receiver screen in the stack formation on the near side, but overthrew him. Brings up second down 10. Minute 30 remaining in the first. Jackets down by 1. I appreciate everyone that's joined us tonight. We're not able to bring you live game video on Facebook. We are providing you with the audio. We'll have the recording posted soon. Handoff straight ahead to Stanley. We're going to hit him and wrap him up. A short gain on the play. May have got 1. We'll mark him maybe at the 33. A pickup of 2 on the play. Remains third down and 8. Possession play for the Indians here.
If we stop them here, we'll pin them deep in their territory.
Davis dropping back, looking to throw. Got a quick out to the near side. High, complete, and out of bounds across the 40. Going to put the pin where they mark him out of bounds. They're going to, I believe he's going to be
short of the 40.
Mark him right on the 40, and that's going to be a yard short of the first down. They're going to go for it. They're lining up quickly to try to go for it here. 4th and 1 at their own 40. Give it straight ahead to Stanley. He's got the first down and more, and finally wrestled down about the 44-yard line. They lined up quickly and snapped it quickly and jumped on us before we really got set. Ball moves to the far hash of the 44. Under a minute to play here in the opening period. Vidalia with a 1-point lead. Two receivers either side of the formation. Davis dropping straight back. Going to come near side. Had it in and out of his hands. Cade Walters almost picked it off. Just couldn't get the handle on it. He bounced it back into a couple of times before it finally went out of bounds.
Had a chance, and momentum just carried it out of him. Great break on the ball to get here and break up the pass.
Receiver was open when Davis released it. Cade, like you said, come flying in and almost picked it off. 37 seconds remaining in the first period. Second down 10. Got two receivers either side. Davis changes the play, flips Stanley over to the other side. And give it straight ahead to Stanley. He slips through and across the 45 to about the 47.
James Wood with a tackle.
Pick up a 3. He's going to bring up third down and 7.
We'll end up marking him at the 48.
And third down 6, let's call it. Clock running with 17 seconds. See if they can try to snap it again there.
We better be prepared because they're going quick here.
They got a 2-man stack to the near side. They're going to fake the handoff, going to come inside. Complete at the 45 of the Jackets. into Jacket territory all the way down to the 35-yard line on the last play of the first period.
Marking it at 36 here.
That's going to be the end of one. The score on the Buckeyes scoreboard, Vidalia 7, Jeff Davis 6. Let's take 60 seconds on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Football Network.
Your financial matters are your business, and your business only. Keep it that way. At the Bank of People, we have the tradition of confidentiality. Bank of People,
Did you think you may need to call Ear, Nose, and Throat Clinic of Coffee County? ENTCC provides a full range of ear, nose, and throat services for patients of all ages, including treatment of sinus disorders with endoscopy surgery, the treatment of sleep apnea and snoring, and allergy testing and treatment. If you'd like more information on any of their services, please ask any member of their team. 912-384-2200. Two convenient locations, one in Tipton and one in Douglas. Let the providers at Ear, Nose, and Throat Clinic of Coffee County help you feel better.
This is WHJD in Hazelhurst. The time is 8:01, and now back to the game.
Start of the second period, Vidalia 7, Jeff Davis 6. On the Buckeyes scoreboard, Chris got a surprise here. Bacon County 14, Toombs County nothing in the first period.
That's the way to go. Bacon jumping up on them quick.
Vidalia goes it. Two receivers to the near side. Ball on the far hash. Davis and Stanley in the backfield. We're going to get a whistle. It might have been too much time.
No, still had 4 seconds on the clock. Offside.
Procedure against the Indians. That's going to back them up 5. It'll be first down and 15. Move it back to the 41.
Stanley had 6 carries for 57 yards in the first.
Stanley carries it out across the 40 to the 45. I'll check that to the 35. It'll be second down and 9. He picked up 6 on the play. Well, Appleton County just going wild. It's 41-6 now over Long County. It got to be early in the second period. Two receivers to the near side. Going to send a man in motion across the formation. Price is going to fake the handoff. He's going to take it up the middle. He's going to pick up 3 or 4 yards inside the 35 to about the 32. Going up third down and about 6.
We need to stop here, Jim, but I'll tell you, I don't know if we're not in fourth down territory for Vidalia.
They got 2 tight ends. They're going to send single receivers out to either side of the formation. Now they're going to flip Strong over to the left side. Ball on the near hash. Just underway second period. Vidalia up 7-6. Third and 6. Jacket. Stanley's going to get it. He's going to get down near the first down at about the 25-yard line. It came it right off right tackle, and he does pick up the first down at the Jacket 25. A fresh set of downs for the Indians, 10:30 remaining in the half. They're going quickly. Give it straight ahead to Stanley. He's got running room. He's got the 15 and down to about the 13. Instead of running it inside the tackles, now he's kicking it off to the right side. Another first down for Vidalia. Pick up a 10. He's down to the 15-yard line.
They marked him at the 13 there.
Check that to 13. First and 10 for the Indians down at the Jacket 13. One receiver split to either side. They got 2 blocking backs in there. And give it to Stanley again. He's going to find his way down to about the 10. Mark him right at the 11.
We got a flag from over at the other side.
And that came in from way after the play. Yeah, Vidalia fans were hollering about somebody throwing a punch. I didn't see it, but see what this could be, because that's, well, after that, after the play was over and the ball was spotted. Like a substitution penalty against the Jackets. That's going to move it down to the 6-yard line. And second down and about 3 from the 6. They got a single wide out on either side of the formation. Ball sits on the near hash. They also got 2 tight ends. And give it to Stanley. They will hit him in the backfield and stop him, knock him down. They're going to mark him right about the 7, I believe.
Andrew Akaki and Charles Tagal getting through that middle. It's been tough to not getting through.
3rd down and 4.
Lost a yard there.
They lost a yard back to the 7. 9:08 remaining. Vidalia up 7-6, but threatening. 3rd and 4. And break out of the backfield. Going to throw that. Almost intercepted. Tried to hit a receiver at the goal line, but
Carter Mullis
broke it up. That brings up 4th down and 4 from the 7-yard line. They're shifting personnel in and out. They're going to go for a field goal attempt. Tate McDaniel will in to try. They're spotted at the 15. So it'll be a 25-yard field goal attempt. He's 1 for 2 on the year, I believe. 2 for 3, rather. This will be from 25. Short kick, but that's going to
stay left.
No good. It's going to slide off to the left. So Jackets hold and keep them off the scoreboard. Jackets will take over at the 20 with 8:51 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, our defense bent about as much as you could bend right there, but we didn't break.
Jeff Davis takes over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Austin Wood, who got shaken up earlier, going to have the intended 2 over on the sidelines. All on the near hash. We're going to send Robertson out left. Tyson Alls out right. No fullback in on the double wing set. Going to send the highest in motion. He's going to sweep far side. Trying to pick up a block out there. He's going to be knocked down for no gain on the play. As Vidalia pursued it well over there. It might give him a half yard. I'm going to call it 2nd down and 10. That's going to move the ball to the far hash now. 8:25 to go here in the first half, and Vidalia clinging to a 1-point lead.
Again, we're talking about being a hard-fought battle, and that's what we're seeing right now.
Alls is going to split out to the right, all on the far hash, double wing set. Okay, back to throw, quick out to Alls, complete at the 25. He's going to be swarmed under over there.
26, I think. Well, forward progress was at 26.
And they're going to spot him right at the 25. Kind of a little bit crazy spots here. It's going to be 3rd down and 5.
Oh, you ain't standing down there looking at it, I guess.
So big possession play for the Yellow Jacket offense. 3rd and 5. It's been tough against this Vidalia defense. They're going to run a tight formation this time with a double wing set. Send Allen in motion. Cade's going to roll far side. He's going to look. He's going to take it and run.
Go for it.
He's going to dive for the marker. He's going to be close. Depends on where they mark him out of bounds. He dove for the sticks.
The official on the far side didn't really give it to us.
Like we may be
There we go.
they're going to mark it. Come out and spot it. at the 30, right on the 30. And that's just enough for a first down. We got the nose of the football to the line, and that's all it takes.
You can't get much closer than that right there.
Fresh set of downs for the Jackets. We approach the 7-minute mark. C.J. Parker's going to come split to the left. Ball on the right hash. Straight ahead handoff to Robertson. He's going to pick up a couple. Well, he's knocked down. It's 2nd and 8. This Vidalia defense came to play tonight. I tell you what, they are big and physical, and they fly to the football.
They are. They're aggressive, and we called them a while ago a little bit over pursuing. Coaches are doing a good job trying to mix it up, not be repetitive of what our offense is doing.
Parker out again wide to the near side of the field. Played under center. And give it to Skipper coming near side. He's going to tuck it in at the 35. We're going to get a flag in, though. Had a good gain. Had been a couple of yards short of the first down, up around the 38, but got a flag thrown in. We're going to get a holding call.
Yeah, we drug that defender down a little bit behind. Can't do that in open field.
And they're going to mark it from the spot of the foul, which was the 30. So this is going to be a huge penalty. They'll move us back to the 20. Going to be 3rd down, and
put us on 20.
We got to get to the 40, so it'll be 3rd down and 20. One receiver splits to the far side of the field.
2nd down.
2nd down and 20, my bad. Going to send Allen in motion to the far side. Cade rolling that way. Looking to throw downfield, complete.
Good job.
To Allen at the 30. He's going to skip out of man. He's going to turn it upfield and bull his way up to about the 33, 34-yard line.
That was C.J. Parker on the
C.J. Parker, my bad. I'll mark him at the 34. Well, that makes it a little more manageable. It's going to be 3rd down and 6. C.J. just kind of curled in from that wide receiver spot and found a soft spot in the defense, and Cade put it right in his belly.
He did. He made a good little cut to get us about 4 more yards.
5:20 to go in the half. Vidalia up by 1. They're going to go double tight formation and 2 in the backfield. Going to give it to Allen on the back on the cross handoff. The trap play, cross butt. He's going to be short of the first down. Can't get that word out sometimes. He's going to be at the 38-yard line. We're going to bring up 4th down and a couple. And Cade's going to drop back to punt. And they're not sure. They're not sending anybody deep. Because Cade has run the fake a couple of times. So they're keeping this normal defense up tight on the field. Cade looking to the sideline. 4:38 remaining in the half. And get that rugby-style kick and get a big roll and pin them deep.
Looks like we're letting the clock run a little bit here.
Play clock down to 3. Cade's he's gonna tuck it. He's trying to make it. He's gonna hurdle the man and get the first down.
Nice
Went
job.
Airborne on the far side and got across the 40 to the 41. Gutsy call and a gutsy play.
Big play right there for the Yellow Jackets. Cade Waters took a shot as he hurdled to make sure he had the first down.
1st and 10 at the 41 now with 4:14 remaining in the half. 8th play of this drive coming up. It started back at the 20. We've had to work hard just to get 21 yards here.
We have. Penalty hurt us, but we've overcome it.
2 tight ends. The 2 backs in the backfield. Allen drops the ball, picks it up. Got a flag thrown way in the backfield by the Whitecap.
I think it's going to be our wingback moved over there a little bit. I think they're going to call him for legal procedure.
And it is procedure against the Jackets.
He flinched over and reset his feet. He was the only one in motion, but I think they're going to call it to say he was going toward the line of scrimmage.
That should move us back to about the 36. The 1st down 15. We've overcome a holding penalty on this drive. Now we got to overcome a motion penalty. Mike Hazer scoreboard update. Fitzgerald 14, Early County nothing. Tight formation for the Jackets. Just got one back in the backfield. Cade takes a snap and he falls down coming out from under the center. It's going to be a loss on the play back to the 34-yard line. So after getting a big first down on the fake punt, we've gone backwards. He's second down and 16.
Yeah, we've had two little fumble plays here. Penalty got us the other one, but we have a little issue holding on to the football the last two snaps.
That time, I think Cade just got his foot tangled up with one of the guards trying to pull. And a tight formation. We got split backs in the backfield. Now we got a timeout, Jeff Davis. McCarty Auto Parts 30-second timeout on the Jeff Davis Football Network.
Hi, I'm Jason Wilcox, Director of Behavioral Health at Jeff Davis Hospital. When it comes to mental health issues, you want personal care and devoted attention for your loved one. Jeff Davis Hospital has a new state-of-the-art behavioral health unit with all private rooms. Dementia, depression, bipolar disorders, anxiety disorders, and schizophrenia are a few of the conditions we treat in our behavioral health unit at Jeff Davis Hospital. Now you have a center of excellence close to home. Allow our excellent staff to assist your loved one on the road to recovery.
Now we go back to Coach Chris Davis and Jim Sewell.
Back here at Buck Cravey Field, Jim Sewell, Chris Davis, Paul Wood down on the sideline. It's going to be second down and 16 for the Yellow Jackets. With 2:45 remaining in the first half, Vidalia leads at 7-6. Mike Hazer scoreboard update. Toombs County on the scoreboard. It's Bacon County 14, Toombs 7. We'll go with split backs in the backfield. Going to run the reverse this time to Ahias Allen. He's going to get up to a short gain to the 35. Just a pickup of 1 on the play. He's going to bring up third down and 15. And now Vidalia takes a timeout with 2:34 to go. McCarty Auto Parts 30-second timeout on Jeff Davis Football Network.
A dream vacation, need a new car, rainy day fun, baby on the way. What are you saving for? Simply grow your savings worry-free at Altamaha Bank and Trust. With our Savings Made Simple tool, your debit card purchases are rounded to the nearest dollar and transferred daily from your checking account to your savings account. It's really that simple. You save when you spend. Savings Made Simple is just one of the free services we offer to our customers. Give us a call or come by any of our locations and we'll get you enrolled. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The time is 18 minutes after the 8 o'clock hour, and now we go back to the game.
Thank you, Ronnie. We're here with 2:34 remaining in the first half. Jeff Davis trails Vidalia 7-6. Some scores on the Bank Hazer scoreboard. Coffee County 7, Ware County nothing. Wayne County Veterans knotted up at 7 apiece. Appleton County 42, Long County 6, Fitzgerald 21, Early County 7. Bacon County, Toombs County now tied up at 14 apiece. Irwin County 34, Atkinson County nothing. Third down 15 for the Yellow Jackets. They're on 35-yard line. Send one receiver to either side of the formation. We'll send a man in motion. Cade rolling, looking to throw. Going to go downfield. Almost intercepted. Tried to go down the far sideline. I believe that James Wood out of the tight end position over there. Matthew Glass. Pass is incomplete. That's going to bring up fourth down and long. And Jackets going to have to punt it away. Clock stopped with 2:28 on the incomplete pass. Cade ran a fake the last time, but he only needed to pick up 4 yards. This time it's 4th and 15. They send a man back to return. He gets a good snap, gets a short kick away. Going to hit it the 35. Take a good roll inside the 20, on down inside the 15, and will roll dead at the 14-yard line. That'll be 50 yards on the punt.
That's a long one.
Great punt by Cade with a good roll there. So Vidalia will take it over with 2:17 remaining, up a point at their own. She's going to mark it at the 13. 52 yards on the punt.
The Yellow Jacket defense has done a good job. We got to hold them here. We definitely don't need to let them score before halftime.
Vidalia back deep at their own 13. They're going to send a stack to the, that actually got trips on the near side of the field, ball on the near hash. One receiver split out wide to the far side. Going to give it straight ahead to Stanley.
Good hit.
He got rocked right as it came up the middle.
Curtis Morgan on the tackle.
Going to give him a yard to the 14. And he paid for that yard.
He did. That was Curtis Morgan comes straight up from the linebacker position and made a great tackle.
Trips to the near side. Gonna give it to Stanley again. We hit him right at the line, dropping. Gonna get across the 15 to the 16. Picked up a couple there. Bring up third down and long for the Indians.
That was Morgan again on the tackle. It was that middle linebacker position, or inside linebacker position for us. Got him kind of spotting Stanley, it looks like.
Minute 30 to go in the first half. Vidalia, third and long. That receiver spread out, going to go quick out to the far side, complete. We'll run him out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Bring up fourth down in a punting situation. Got out of bounds. That'll stop the clock.
Number 8 on the catch.
That'll be Matt Hill.
Hill's been one of his favorite receivers tonight.
They're going to have to kick it away, and the Jackets are going to get it back on a 3 and out.
Okay, that was a little spark by our defense there. Morgan coming in and making 2 hard tackles on Stanley pretty quick. Stanley was real close to 100 yards before the half. Those 2 carries are going to put him at 98 on the first half.
C.J. Parker's going to drop back around the 40-yard line to receive the kick. Davis gets it away, a driving kick. Parker missed it, went up to catch it, and then had to back off, let it go. It's going to roll dead at the 30-yard line.
They called it. They didn't blow it dead.
He never touched it.
Vidalia thinks he did because of the way he reacted, or the way they thought.
Jeff Davis will start with 1:06 remaining.
30. That was a 50-yard punt. Change positions, puts us back close to our line of scrimmage a while ago.
We've got one timeout left. Let's see if we try to push it here and get something, maybe try to get in field goal position before the end of the half. Just 66 seconds remaining. Going to send Alls out to near side, Mike Dotson to the far side. Okay, back, going to throw quick out to Dotson, complete at the 35. He's going to get the first down and more out near the 44-yard line. 43 looks like where they're going to mark, and that'll stop the clock with a minute to go while we move the chains.
I tell you, Jim, it'd be big for us to get some points on the board. We get the ball coming back out into the second half. We'll spike it. No, we set up. We're ready.
We're set up and ready to go. Clock running. Cade going to fake the handoff. Going to keep it on the far side. He's down the far side.
Go with
it. At the 20, the 35, and out of bounds. Down around, they're going to mark him
at the
38-yard line. Another first down. Clock stopped, 50 seconds to go.
7, 19-yard run by Cade. He pulled it. Everybody bit in on Robertson, and Cade was able to get around the edge.
Ball on the far hash. Mike Dotson splits out to the right. Tyson Alls to the left. Cade dropping back, quick drop, going to throw out through behind Dotson on the far sideline.
Looked like there was a little miscommunication there. I don't know if he was running the fly or if he was supposed to run the comeback like he did a while ago. It was a good play. It was open, but just a little communication error there.
Incomplete makes it 2nd and 10 with 46 seconds left in the half. Clock stop on the incomplete pass. I need another 10 or 12 yards to get within Audio's range here. We got 2 receivers, one split to either side of the formation. Cade going to give it straight at, pulled it and kept it, and he's going to be stopped after a short gain on the play. And going to get a timeout called, it looks like. Jeff Davis going to take that final timeout. McCarty Auto Parts timeout. 30 seconds on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Football Network.
Attorney Bruce Edwards is a leader in workers' compensation law. For a decade, his workers' compensation settlements have been 8 times the average workers' compensation settlement in Georgia. That's 8 times the average injured workers usually receive. If you live in South Georgia and you've been seriously injured on the job, call 912-384-5700 for a free consultation. That's 912-384-5700. Or do your own research at bruceedwardslaw.com.
Now let's go back to Jim and Chris.
Back here at Buck Cravey Field, 38 seconds remaining in the half. Vidalia leads it 7-6 on the Bankhazer scoreboard. Jeff Davis has it third down and 9 at their Vidalia 37-yard line. Jeff Davis has burned their last time out of the half. Of course, the clock stops on a first down or when you get out of bounds. Ball is now sitting on the far side hash. Jackets going right to left. Alls comes to the near side. Parker to the far side. Double wing formation behind Cade. He looks over the defense. Straight drop. Going to go downfield long. Got short. C.J. Parker makes the catch and he's going to ride out of bounds down around the 10-yard line.
Well, we got a flag.
C.J. threw it back shoulder. C.J. came back, made the catch. And 3 Vidalia Indians wrestled him out of bounds. Let's see what this flag is. A sideline warning.
Okay.
It'll be a first down for the Jackets.
That was huge.
And they're going to spot it, looks like at the 9. It'll be first and goal for the Jackets with 32 seconds to go. We're definitely in field goal range now, but let's get greedy and get 6.
We got a couple plays we can go here. Remember, we are out of timeouts.
Parker left, All's right. Island in motion, going to give it to Heiss. He's trying to find running room. He's going to get knocked out of bounds after a short gain on the play. Going to get him to the 6-yard line. Clock stopped, 28 seconds to go. Jackets trying to take the lead here late in the half. The 2nd and goal from the 6.
Again, Jim, we get the ball coming back the second half. We need this momentum.
Ball on the far hash. Parker goes right. Halls comes left. Cade looks over the defense. Dropping back, going to throw the fade to Halls in there. He caught it. Touchdown.
Yes.
C.J. Parker caught the fade pattern right on the sideline.
It was a fantastic play. C.J. slows down enough to bring his defender with him and is able to go out and catch that ball in the corner.
Jackets take the lead now. We run the spread formation. Let's see what we do here. We missed the 2-point attempt earlier.
Call it again.
Send Willie Skipper in motion. Cade's going to fake the handoff to Skipper. Cade's going to try to get it. He's going to be stopped short. Your score with 22 seconds to go. Jeff Davis 12, Vidalia 7. Let's take 30 seconds on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Football Network.
Ready to dig into your to-do list? Here at Lassiter Tractor Company, we have big tractors with even bigger value. Right now, we are offering up to $2,700 off all John Deere 3E Series tractors. With user-friendly controls and plenty of strength and versatility, you'll be ready for any job on your land. Go to www.lassitereq.com or come visit us at any of our 7 locations throughout South Georgia. You don't want to miss out. Some restrictions apply. To dealer for details. Offer ends October 30th, 2020.
Now back to the game.
Back here at Buck Cravey Field, Jeff Davis 12, Vidalia 7 on the Bank of Hazard scoreboard. We're getting set. Audio Placencia teeing it up for the Bruce Edwards, your personal injury attorney, kickoff. With 22 seconds remaining in the half. Jackets go 70 yards in just 6 plays. Cade Walters hits C.J. Park on the fade pattern from 6 yards out to put the Jackets in front for the first time tonight.
He was 3 for 4 for 47 yards that drive.
Driving kick by Placencia that's going to sail into the end zone for a touchback. So Vidalia took over at the 20 with just 22 ticks left on the first half clock. I tell you, Chris, Vidalia just really controlled the first quarter, but the Jackets came back in the second period and have really found a way to get back in this ball game and take the lead.
They have, Jim, and that was huge, that drive. 22 seconds left in the first half. We were able to go down and cap it off with a fade to the corner. Again, Cade Walters, that drive, he was 3 for 4. He had 2 carries for 20 yards. He commanded his offense down the field. You can't ask for anything better.
Got the ball with 1:06 to go and cashed it in with 22 seconds left. Going to give it straight ahead to Stanley. Going to swarm him under after a short gain on the play, give him to a yard to the 21. And they should that should run the clock out here in the first half. We're under 10 to go. We head to the H&H Home Supply halftime show. Your score on the Bank Hazer scoreboard: Jeff Davis 12, Vidalia 7 here at the half. Let's hold it right here and get Paul Wood, our Southern Eye Care sideline reporter, see if he can get a word with Coach Helton as we head into the locker room with Big Mo on our sidelines.
Coach Helton, after a tough half, how does the field go in leading 12-7?
You know what, man, this is what region football is about. It's what important region football is about. We're super blessed to be playing with a team like Vidalia. They're a good football team. And, you know, man, it's going to be a 4-quarter battle. Anytime you come out to Buck Cravey to try to play a football game, man, it's a toss-up. We got to make sure that the coin lands on our side in the second half.
Go get our boys adjusted, sir. Back up the LGM.
Thank you, Paul. The word from Coach Helton here at the half. We're at the H&H Home Supply halftime show. Let's take 2 minutes on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Football Network.
Baby and Me Boutique offers beautiful high-end fashions for baby and me. Making baby beautiful is their specialty, with gorgeous gift collections from Much High, the Reese Sisters, Banana Split, Millie J, Properly Tired, Angel's Ear, and so many others. Baby and Me is the perfect place for your baby registers. Visit the shopping destination Baby and Me Boutique, located at 1045 West Harper Street in Baxley, and follow them on Facebook and Instagram.
Douglas Metal and Steel is now offering painted metal for just $1.69 per foot. You heard it right, painted metal $1.69 per foot. But there's more. Galvalume is only $1.29 per foot. Douglas Metal and Steel is your metal and steel specialist. It's in their name. And they're offering Galvalume for $1.29 per foot and painted metal for $1.69 per foot right now. Stop by Douglas Metal and Steel for your free quote. 2141 Broxton Road in Douglas, or call them at 912-393-1816. Douglas Metal and Steel, your metal and steel specialists. Hazelhurst Auto Parts is your one-stop for all of your truck and tractor parts. They also specialize in hydraulic hoses, adapter fittings, air conditioner hoses, and all other auto repair parts. Come by and see the local and friendly staff at Hazelhurst Auto Parts, located at 10 Southeast Railroad Street in Hazelhurst, your local Napa store. Hazelhurst Auto Parts, let's go Jackets. Hazelhurst Auto Parts would like to spotlight seniors number 67, Andrew Aycock, and number 18, James Wood.
Lumber City Drugs are proud to support Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket football. They also take pride in offering impeccable customer service. Their very knowledgeable staff values themselves on getting your prescription filled accurately and as quickly as possible. Lumber City Drugs offers free delivery to all of Jeff Davis County and the surrounding areas. They are also offering flu shots. Go ahead and get yours early. Also, check out their great gift selections, jewelry, and t-shirts. From Lumber City Drugs, good luck on the winning season. Go Jacket.
Hey, and at this time, we'll take you back to Vidalia at Buck Gravy Stadium and with Jim Sewell and Coach Chris Davis.
We're here at the half, the H&H Home Supply halftime show. Jeff Davis 12, Vidalia 7 on the Bank Hazard scoreboard. Let's give you a scoring recap in this one. Vidalia took the opening kickoff, drove it from their 26 down to the Jackets 21. 13 plays on the drive before the Jackets stopped them on downs. On the second play after the change of possession, Jeff Davis fumbled, and the Indians recovered at the Jacket 11-yard line. They covered the distance in 2 plays, kicked the point after, and went up 7-0. The Jackets answered right back as they took the ball at their own 22-yard line at 8 plays, 78-yard drive. Cade Walters hits Mike Dotson from 33 yards out for the score. The Jackets try to run it in from 2 yards up for the 2-point conversion, but failed. So Vidalia maintained a 7-6 lead. The Indians would put together another long drive. They got the ball with 2:11 left in the first period of play. They put together this time 16-play drive that got all the way down to the Jackets' 7-yard line. Attempted a field goal. It was wide to the right. And at 8:51 to go in the first half, the score remained Vidalia 7, Jeff Davis 6. Jackets would not be able to score. They would hold the ball for 10 plays, getting it up to close to midfield before a couple of penalties pushed them back. They punted it. Cade Walters gets off a 50-yard punt to pin Vidalia back at their 13-yard line. The Jacket defense gets fired up, gets a 3-and-out, forces a punt. The Jackets get the ball at their own 30-yard line with just 1:06 left in the half. And the Jackets go on a 7-play drive, taking 54 seconds off of the clock. Cade Walters hits Michael Dotson on the fade pattern from 6 yards out to put the Jackets in the lead. Again, Cade attempts to run it in for the 2-point conversion. It was no good, and that's where we ended the half. We scored with just 22 seconds remaining in the half, and Vidalia did not try to take anything after the kickoff, sailed in the end zone. Laudio Placencia kicked it into the end zone for a touchback. And so at the half, the Jackets lead it by a score of 12-7. And although Vidalia, has 2 long drives, the only time they were able to get on the scoreboard came after a Jacket turnover deep in our own territory. They got it at the 11 and cashed it in. But the Jackets rallied back to take the halftime lead. I'll let you listen in to the Yellow Jacket Pride the Pinelands band here a little bit here at the half and see if we can pick them up from across the way. Back here, that was a Pride of the Pinelands marching band here performing a little bit at halftime. We're going to let Chris Davis give you some halftime stats here.
For Vidalia, their offense come out. We were worried about Jim. They kind of moved down the field. Stanley was coming up the middle with us. He ended up with 24 carries for 100 yards in the first half. Quarterback Davis had 2 carries for 12 yards. Davis was 5 for 8 with 42 yards passing. Favorite receiver was number 8, Hill, had 3 receptions for 26 yards. And number 4, Williams, had 2 receptions for 16 yards. They had good possession of the drive for your Yellow Jackets. We had a Heiss Allen with 8 carries for 37 yards. We had Willie Skipper with 2 carries for 12 yards. Cade Walters with 4 carries for, I missed that last one, 34 yards. And then throwing. Cade Walters, that's something you don't hear us saying much, is throwing. Cade is 6 for 10 on the night with 99 yards. Michael Dotson with 2 receptions and touchdown. He got 46 yards with one of the long touchdowns. C.J. Parker has 3 receptions for 48 yards and a touchdown. And let's see who number 4 is.
Tyson Alls.
Tyson Alls had 1 reception for 5 yards. We're moving the ball around, Jim. That's one thing I don't think Vidalia expected for us to do, is come out and be able to throw the ball around the field a little bit and catch them off guard. They expect to stay in the double wing look and bringing it at them. They kept everybody in the box, and our coaches knew that, and they've come out and they've moved the ball around. I mean, Cade's 60% tonight with almost right at 100 yards passing.
Yeah, and 2 touchdowns.
And 2 touchdowns. That's where our scores come from. All season, we talked about it before in the pregame show. We're one of the top teams in the state with our yardage, rushing yardage. And for us to come into this game and kind of set the tone the way that we have, I think Vidalia is scratching their heads right now at halftime.
And they're going to, the way we're throwing the ball will help loosen it up and maybe get some of those bigger runs in the run game here in the second half. But, the feel of the game early on was Vidalia just was gashing us right up the heart of our defense. And we made some adjustments. Like I said, we moved Curtis Morgan, who has been playing a lot on one of the defensive tackle positions, moved him into one of the middle linebacker spots, and he came up with 2 huge plays that got the Jackets the ball back late when we were able to drive for the go-ahead touchdown.
Right, and that's you just can't look at our team and not look at how far we've been.
Right.
Each game we've gotten better. We talked about that when we were up at Lincoln County and how we were playing, and we saw the potential of what we have there. Our Jackets have done a great job tonight. We talked about they needed to come down and score right before half, and they did. We haven't been able to put either one of the 2-point conversions in. We see what the coaches are seeing as they're trying to run to get the 2 points in, but Jackets have not been able to prevail on that. But
and you got to tip your cap to the Vidalia defense, because they have seen what we've done, and they gave us a look like the play was there, and they flew to the football when we tried to run it, and they just beat us to the spot.
They did, and you're right. There's nothing we can say about that. Vidalia did a great job of field tackling. I mean, both times they tackled us on the half-foot line.
Right.
I mean, the officials are spotting or whenever they're getting the ball back from our guys, it's right there just shy of it. So, got to commend them for doing what they're supposed to do. But nothing like better to see than a 12-7 score at halftime for us.
There you go. We're the H&H Home Supply halftime show. Let's get you some updates on the Bank of Hazard scoreboard. One of the top games in the state tonight, Coffee County 7, Ware County 6. That's playing down in Waycross. Wayne County 7, Veterans 7. At the half, this score, Chris. Appling County 62, Long County 6.
Oh, wow. And that's at half?
That's at the half.
Well, it does mean for long there'll be a running clock, so it'll be a quicker second half. And Appling theoretically shouldn't put up much more than that.
Fitzgerald 21, Early County nothing, reporting in the second quarter. At the half, down in the pit in line, just Bacon County 21, Toombs County 14.
Wow.
That is a bit of a shocker there. Toombs County ranked number 7, I believe. Consensus number 7 in the state.
Well, and we saw it last week. Bacon didn't Bacon's a big play team.
Yep.
They've got the ability to make some big plays. They struggle a little bit driving down the field. So I bet it'd be interesting to find out what they've scored on over there.
I'm going to pretty much bet it was in the passing game.
No doubt.
Continuing on the Bank-Hazer scoreboard, Irwin County 41, Atkinson County nothing. Johnson County 21, Montgomery County 13 at the half. That's got you up to date with all the scores I have around this area. Here at the half, it's Jeff Davis 12, Vidalia 7. And we're going to take another 2-minute timeout here on the H&H Home Supply halftime show. 2 minutes on the Jeff Davis Football Network.
McCarty Auto Parts strive for 100% customer satisfaction. If they do not have the automobile parts that you need in stock, they have the sources to find the parts you need. They have a wide range of part and domestic inventory. Give their sales team a call today for the parts you need. 912-375-2675 or online at McCartyAuto.com. And be sure to follow them on Facebook.
Southern Eye Care has been your trusted eye care specialist in Hazelhurst since 1995. You can count on their expertise in treating all types of vision problems to help you see your best. From glasses to contact lenses, from surgical vision correction to treatment of eye disease and injury, their team is here to help take care of your eyes. Call to schedule your appointment today, 912-375-2516, and online at SouthernEyeCarePC.com. Go Jackets! If you are a Class A CDL holder with 2 years of experience, come on out and apply with Williams Brothers Trucking. WBT cares about the safety of their employees and would love to have you as a part of our family. WBT offers great benefits like competitive pay, 401k, health care, and hauls that will get you home every day. We look forward to working better together with you. Williams Brothers Trucking in Hazelhurst.
Abundant Life Pharmacy in Baxley cares about your health and your family. Visit them for all your prescriptions and over-counter drug needs. While there, choose from their large selection of scrubs, gift items, and they even have a health food store that offers gluten-free foods. You can use their convenient drive-up window or go inside. Abundant Life Pharmacy located at 117 North Main Street in Baxley, across from McDonald's in Baxley, or call 912-367-8404. Go Jackets!
Yeah, go Jackets. You're listening to WHJD 105.9 in Hazelhurst, Georgia. We're at halftime with the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets football game against the Vidalia Indians. And for more of the halftime activities and comments, we go back to Jim Sorrell and Coach Chris Davis.
We're here at the H&H Home Supply halftime show. The Bank-Hazer scoreboard tells us it's Jeff Davis 12, Vidalia 7 here at the half. And Chris, want to give a huge shout out to the Lady Jackets softball team. They made a long road trip up to Oglethorpe County yesterday. Came away with a sweep in the second round of the state playoffs. I believe 8-0 was the score in both games. You were there. Tell us a little bit about the action.
Yeah, Jim, it was just a dominant performance by our Jeff Davis. Yeah, excuse me. Let me start that over again. It was a dominant performance by our Jeff Davis Lady Jackets. Poe started the first game pitching in the circle for us. Did a fantastic job. I think she gave up 3 hits. Parler come in to finish off the last inning, and then the second game, Parler started and went the whole route. We ended up run ruling them there in the end, 8-0. She gave up, I think it was a no-hitter. I did not go back and look at the stats. But I think on the night they gave up 3 hits was all to Oglethorpe. And Oglethorpe wasn't a slouch of a team, but knowing some of their coaches and some of their players at Oglethorpe, they were just excited. They won region for the first time in a long time. They had made the playoffs. I think they said first time in like 5 years. And so for that group of girls, for Oglethorpe, they were excited to be there. And then I heard them say numerous times, and the parents that I knew, you know, we're playing the number 2 team in the state. We're playing the number 2 team in the state. So I think they were a little shell-shocked. But I can tell you, Jeff Davis came up and dominated. Tia Cornish had a home run in each game. Callie Sellers had a home run in the first game. And there was one more that hit a home run in the first game. And I apologize that I cannot remember her name. But I know we had 3 home runs in the first game. We had a home run in the second game. We were just we couldn't make it hard to make an error. Our girls played like the number 2 team in the state. You know, Oglethorpe has some phenomenal facilities for us to be able to go up and play. And so, you know, our Lady Jackets go up to Lovett next week. and take on the Lovett Lions.
Up in part of Atlanta.
Yeah, and they're going to go. It was J.C. Underwood hit the other home run. Somebody just texted me. Thank you for that. It is one of those situations of our girls are on the road traveling, and somebody said, well, how's the number 2 team traveling? Well, whenever the number 1
team is in your region and a region champion is the number 1 seed,
you have to travel. And, but late guys, I know it's a trip to Love but if you got an opportunity to go up and watch our girls, and if you don't, there's Deep Productions puts it on Facebook. Watch these girls. They're doing a phenomenal job for Jeff Davis Sports. Keep an eye on them because if they win in Love they'll end up being in the Final Four.
And in years past, the Elite 8 went to Columbus.
Yes, sir.
And with the COVID situation, they're trying to, I guess, limit the number of teams that they have. So they have to win this next round in order to advance to the Final Four in Columbus. So the Lady Jackets are no strangers to going to Columbus. I've been up there a couple of times to call games. Great facility there at Columbus.
Yes, sir, it is. And I'll tell you one thing about our girls is our seniors have done a great job of leading. I've had the opportunity to call some of our games this year, and our seniors do a great job of leading. But we have a very young group of girls. Our infield, I think it's up for Paige Carter are all freshmen.
Yeah.
And they're just being dominated. They're just dominating what they do in the field. They talk about our defense being our highlight and our focus. Even Vidalia talks about how well our defense plays. Our girls are getting better about hitting. Like I said, we hit 4 home runs on the day yesterday, and so if they make it to the Final Four, it's going to be a little bit different trip for them because, like you said, there's usually 8 teams there. But I know our girls are excited. I've looked at the brackets. I know you're not supposed to look ahead, and I hope our girls hadn't. But kind of how it crosses over and what potentials are for matchups. We would not see Vidalia should we make it to Columbus until the finals. So it's a pretty big deal.
I've made a couple of trips to Columbus. I got to call one game in the Olympic Stadium up there, and I believe it was Jeff Davis and Vidalia that played in Olympic Stadium. Super nice facility. Unfortunately, the Indians eliminated us from the tournament of that day in the stadium, but there's been some big games. The Jackets no strangers to Columbus. Coach Wilcox, Coach Glass, Coach Taylor. They've done a fantastic job with this program.
Yes,
and they've established that Coach McGowan, right? That continuity, the same type continuity that those same coaches have brought to have established in the baseball program. They're building that same type continuity with the softball program.
Right, and to interject here real quick with about the program, you're talking about programs. You can look at our football program, you look at our softball program, you look at all of our programs at the school, and coaching there myself, I can tell you, our middle school programs do a phenomenal job of preparing our athletes to take on to the high school level. Our middle school football team was in the playoffs yesterday against Vidalia. Their outcome wasn't very good, but they were in the playoffs. Our middle school softball team has done very well. Our cross-country team, I cannot remember if it was the boys or girls, one of them won conference for the middle school. We're having a phenomenal middle school program that builds these athletes to get to our high school program.
And that's what you have to do. If you're going to sustain a program, you've got to start. And actually, it even goes beyond that. A lot of our coaches actually spend time working with the rec leagues. And that's where you get the basics, the fundamentals, and then that translates in as you continue to move up the ladder. Middle school is where you take that next step, and so by the time that those kids get to high school, if it's football, for instance, the coach is not having to spend time to teach them how to get in a three-point stance,
correct,
or how to make a basic tackle. They've gotten those fundamentals down, and they can start taking them up to the next level to create championship caliber football.
It has, and I can tell you, this group of athletes we have on the field right now, we're watching tonight. And side note here, we're talking about our athletes or the football team right second, but our band program,
right?
Our cheerleaders. I mean, it's one of those. I know we're talking about the football team, but everybody that's here tonight has done a phenomenal job building and being a part of this culture. I'm excited to see. We're 12-7 right now on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
And we're coming out. We talked about it a while ago. Our offense has been very heavily dependent upon the run game. But tonight, I forgot to tally up a while ago, but overall offensively, we've had 16 carries for 83 yards. We've had 10 pass attempts for 99 yards, and 6 completions for 99 yards. And we're actually got higher passing yards tonight than we do running yards.
I can't tell you the last time that happened.
No, not even back when we were running the spread, though I think we had more passing yards than we did running yards.
Time winding down here in the H&H Home Supply halftime show. Let's take a 60-second break on the network.
Your financial matters are your business and your business home. Keep it that way. At the Bank of People, we have a tradition of confidentiality. Bank of People, never have guidance.
Did you think you may need to call Ear, Nose, and Throat Clinic of Coffee County? ENTCC provides a full range of ear, nose, and throat services for patients of all ages, including treatment of sinus disorders with endoscopy surgery, the treatment of sleep apnea and snoring, and allergy testing and treatment. If you'd like more information on any of their services, please ask any member of their team. 912-384-2200. 2 convenient locations, one in Tipton and one in Douglas. Let the providers at Ear, Nose, and Throat Clinic of Coffee County help you feel better.
And now we go back to Jim Sorrell and Coach Chris Davis.
Getting ready for the second half kickoff here. Jeff Davis 12, Vidalia 7 on the Bank of Hacer scoreboard. Want to mention our video production crew: Lauren Dixon, Abby Hernandez, Jacob Williams. Due to broadcast rights restrictions from Vidalia High School, we're not able to give you the live video feed. We are streaming our play-by-play audio on our Facebook Live page. We've recorded the video. We'll get that posted. If you want to come back and view that at a later time, we'll get that video posted up as soon as we get it processed and uploaded. Mr. Richard Riles, of course, the AV instructor at the high school, doing a fantastic job working with us on this video production here this season as we've been streaming Facebook Live. Vidalia ready to kick off. That kick's going to be taken at the 9-yard line by Dotson. We got a flag flying in as he gets across the 20, and that's generally going to be either a hold or a block in the back, and we're going to have to start deep in our own territory.
Hold.
Well, the return was out to about the 22, but they're going to mark us back. We should have to end up starting about the 12 or 13-yard line. So the Jackets will go to work with a 5-point lead to start the second half. Going to have to have one of those long drives. They're going to mark it at looks like the 13. That's where the Jackets will start, 1st and 10 to start the second half. Tyson Alls comes left, Mike Dotson goes right. We'll go no fullback behind Walters. Allen goes in motion, going to get a whistle before the play develops, and that's generally going to be a procedure against the Yellow Jackets. Going to move us back to the 8-yard line. It's going to go 1st and 15 now to start.
Not good starting off going backwards.
Vidalia scored first after the Jackets fumbled and it was recovered at our 11-yard line, but then the Jackets put 2 on the board to take the lead. Ball at the 8. All's left, Dotson right. Again, no fullback in the formation.
Robertson's there.
Check that, Robinson. Cade going back to throw over the middle. Intercept! Almost intercepted by Vidalia. Just had his hands and it hit the ground as he was going down. Almost picked off. That would have been a great catch by the safety as he just reached over his shoulder.
That was close.
It's 2nd down and 15.
Vidalia's changed up a little bit here, put a little different secondary look in, trying to deter the passing game from the Yellow Jackets.
They tried to go straight down the seam, and they had it covered. Again, Dotson to the right, Alls to the left. They switch around up front. Send Willie Skipper in motion. Going to toss it to Skipper. He's going to come out. He's going to get across the 10 out to the 12-yard line.
It's a little wrinkle we hadn't seen this year from the Jackets.
They got 3rd down and 11. First possession here of the second half for the Jackets. Had a holding call on the kick and then a motion penalty that backed us up. Now we're trying to dig our way out of the hole. Again, one receiver, C.J. Parker, now going out to the left. Tyson Alls to the right. Check that. Alls left, Parker right. The Heist goes in motion. Cade rolling. The inside going to throw it out and almost intercepted again. He tried to hit C.J. Parker curling in over there. Check that. Willie Skipper out, stealing out the backfield. Pass is incomplete. The Jackets going to have to go 3 and out here. Punt it away, and Vidalia should come away with pretty good field position. Bryce Davis is going to go back to receive the punt. He's going to set up at the Jacket 40.
Quarterback receiving the punt.
Jacket's going to have to kick it. Cade's going to be standing right at the goal line. Try to kick it away from Davis and get a roll on it. And send a man across the formation. Cade kicks it high towards the far side of the field, kicks it away from Davis. Going to hit at the 43 and check up right there. Get 31 yards on the punt by Cade. 33 yards on the punt. So Vidalia will take over at the 44, the Jacket 44, with 10:50 remaining. They get great field position on their first possession of the half. Jackets lead it by 5. They're just underway here in the second half. Jackets go 3 and out. Vidalia, ball on the far hash. Got one receiver near side, 2 receivers far side. Davis taking the snap. He's going to keep it straight up the middle. He's got some running room. He's at the 40, coming down the near sideline, 30, 20, 10. He stays in bounds and goes in the end zone for a touchdown. 44 yards. Bryce Davis gives the Indians the lead. He just has a way to kind of dip that shoulder and slip a tackle, doesn't he?
He is shifty. He skipped 2 little tackles there. We come and try to get to him. He slowed down just enough for us to slow down instead of wrapping him up, and was able to get out of it.
So one play here in the second half, and the Indians have regained the lead. They're lined up to kick the extra point. High kick, and it is good. Banker has our scoreboard, 10:37 here in the third quarter. Vidalia 14, Jeff Davis 12. Take 30 seconds on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Football Network.
Hi, I'm Jason Wilcox, Director of Behavioral Health at Jeff Davis Hospital. When it comes to mental health issues, you want personal care and devoted attention for your loved one. Jeff Davis Hospital has a new state-of-the-art behavioral health unit with all private rooms. Dementia, depression, bipolar disorders, anxiety disorders, and schizophrenia are a few of the conditions we treat in our behavioral health unit at Jeff Davis Hospital. Now you have a center of excellence close to home. Allow our staff to assist your loved ones on the road to recovery.
Now we go back to Vidalia with Jim Sewell and Coach Chris Davis.
Bruce Edwards, your personal injury attorney. Kickoff upcoming. Vidalia leads it now by 2, 14-12. Looking at short down the far hash. Tyson Hall is coming over to kick, take it at the 15. He's going to be hit. Mike Dotson took a shot, and he's down. That almost looked like targeting their helmet-to-helmet contact. He's going to be down right around the 25-yard line. Boy, he took a shot coming from somebody from Vidalia coming downfield.
Yeah. Kind of spun off there. I thought he kind of glanced it. He's got a cramp. What they're trying to do.
They thank goodness they're out stretching his legs out, but the way he took a hit and just kind of rolled over and stayed down, they're going to mark him at the 23. So the Jackets are going to have to go from, again, have a long field in front of them. Last time we had a fairly decent return out across the 25, but holding call backed us up and then a motion penalty. And they're really working to get those cramps out. Let's send it down to our Southern Eye Care sideline reporter, Paul Wood. Paul, what's the attitude look like on the sideline over there as we start the second half?
Jim, they come back out looking at a little timid to start with, but I've been thinking as time is starting to go on, people are starting to, our seniors are starting to come up and down the sideline and get everybody back into the game. This game is far from over. We still got 2 more quarters to play.
Mike Dotson up and working his way off the field. Those must be some heavy leg cramps. They'll get him over there and get him hydrated, and hopefully get him back in action pretty quick. Boy, getting him back in on this last week, he's made a big difference in both games so far, getting him back in action.
He has. He's been one the Jackets have missed, but I think it's beneficial to get him back on the field because he can play both sides, and that's key. And you can tell he's got to get a little bit more game shape.
10:32 in the third period. Jackets down 2. First and 10 at their own 23. We're going to send Matt Glass and James Wood, the 2 tight ends, split out to the far side of the formation. Give it to Allen, trying to find some running room on the far side. He's going to be hitting the backfield. He's going to stiff arm a guy, stays on his feet, gets down the far sideline, makes something out of nothing over there. And let's see where they mark him out of bounds. And boy, he made a big stiff arm to get out of a loss situation and get positive yards. They're going to spot him at the 23, no gain.
He must have stepped out of bounds over there,
I guess. It looked like he got further down the sideline from here, but
again, we ain't on the field.
That's right. 2nd and 10. 2 receivers come to the near side. Allen's in the backfield. Check that. Skipper's in the backfield. Cade's going to keep it on the naked bootleg. He's going to be hitting the backfield and dropped. Like no gain on the play again. Somebody up 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, I tell you, we're moving around, just not being able to get those breaks that we got in the first half.
I tell you, their perimeter people are closing in. We're not able to get our sweep game going. Their perimeter defense is closing quickly and not letting us get those extra yards. Third and 10 for the Jackets. Single receiver to either side of the formation. Cade under center, going to send the man in motion. That's Willie Skipper. Cade coming out, rolling, looking, under pressure. Now he's going to step up and throw, and incomplete. Had C.J. Parker open over the middle of the field, but under pressure, he couldn't get an accurate throw away. It's going to bring up a 4th down, a 3 and out, and the Jackets are going to have to punt away. Bryce Davis didn't carry the ball much in the first half, but it looks like they're coming out here in the second half determined to get him involved in the game again. He's going to drop back to return the punt.
It is. He only had 2 carries in the first half and 8 pass attempts. But he started off the second half a little bit different.
Okay, getting ready to kick it away. And kick it straight away. Kick it, angle it away from Davis. Going to hit it the 45, and we're going to down it at the 43. Vidalia start with good field position at their own 43-yard line. 34 yards on the punt that time by Walters. 9:30 remaining in the third. And Vidalia leads at 14-12 on the Bank of Hazelhurst scoreboard.
We need to get another stop here to get them to go 3 and out, give us back our little bit of momentum.
Ball on the near hash. 2 receivers go left. 1 comes right. Davis is going to keep it. Looking for running room far side. He's got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 yards. He's going to be close to a first down.
He's playing at 47.
Cross midfield to the 47, and that'd be right at the marker. Whitecap steps in and gives it a look, tells the man to step out of the way. And they have to call for it. They are going to take a measurement here.
You're right. They're trying to get Davis ball in his hands some shape, form, or fashion. Put him back to return 2 punts now. They've had the ball 2 times, and he put the ball in his hands.
We're going to wait the measurement here. He picked up 10. Whether he got all 10 of them is going to be made to be seen. Get ready to stretch the chains out here. Got a man squatted down right in front of him. Looks like he's going to be inches short.
Yeah.
Maybe a link or 2 on the chain. Had one of the officials that was squatted down right beside the ball where we couldn't see the measurement. It'll be second down in an inch or so. 2 receivers come to the near side, 1 to the far side. Ball on the far hash. Vidalia moving left to right. Davis going to back, pump fake, looking to throw, going to launch it downfield. Got a man wide open, complete at the 12, going to run him out of bounds down around the 6-yard line. They had second and short and took advantage to it deep, and now they're in striking distance down here with goal to go. A bit on the shoulder fake.
And that was Williams on the reception, I think.
Gain is to the 5, first and goal, make it the 4. First and goal for the Indians. Davis gives it ahead to Stanley. Stanley's going to walk into the end zone for the touchdown. Vidalia adds to the lead. Makes it 20-12 with the point after coming up. Stanley on the 4-yard touchdown run. Daniel on to attempt the extra point. So 2 quick scores for Vidalia here in the third period. To kick up and kick good. 8:54 remaining here in the third. Vidalia 21, Jeff Davis 12. 30 seconds on the Jeff Davis Football Network.
A dream vacation, need a new car, rainy day fun, baby on the way. What are you saving for? Simply grow your savings worry-free at Altamaha Bank and Trust. With our Savings Made Simple tool, your debit card purchases are rounded to the nearest dollar and transferred daily from your checking account to your savings account. It's really that simple. You save when you spend. Savings Made Simple is just one of the free services we offer to our customers. Give us a call or come by any of our locations and we'll get you enrolled. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is WHJD in Hazelhurst. The time is 9:12, and now back to the game.
Bruce Edwards, your personal injury attorney, kickoff coming up here with 8:54 remaining in the third quarter. Vidalia now up 21-12.
Dotson and C.J. Parker back deep still.
We'll kick it short. Dotson's going to pick it up at the 12, coming up near side. Got a skip to tackle. Got a flag flying in, a couple of flags flying in. He's going to be out of bounds at about the 37-yard line, but be a hold on the Jackets, and we'll back us up. We'll have to start deep again. Flags are right about the 25.
Again, starting off a drive with negative yards is not a positive thing, and we've done it 2 or 3 drives this half.
They're going to mark the penalty from the 27. We'll have to start deep at our own 17.
We need a little bit of a spark here. I think we've come out a little relaxed, and they bit us quick, and now we're struggling to get back in our rhythm.
C.J. Parker comes to the left, Tyson Alls to the right, ball on the near hash. Cade under center, going to send Allen in motion and give it on the back. Inside handoff to Allen. He's going to be hitting the backfield. And I'll tell you what, their defensive ends are just peeling off at the line of scrimmage and getting in the backfield every snap.
They are, Jim. We got to get them to bail off a little bit. They're coming hard upfield right now. It's kind of like they're pinning their ears back and daring us to get past them.
No gain on the play. It's second down and 10. Ball is shaded towards the far hash. Got one receiver either side of the formation. Played under center. Gonna roll far side, look to throw, gonna go downfield. Intercepted by Vidalia at about the 35-yard line. Had one-on-one coverage down there. It's a 50-50 ball, and Vidalia came away with it. It looks like number 35, Corey Mincy. Okay, 36, Howard Clemens. They're marking at the 34, and a big turnover gives Vidalia the ball right back deep in Jacket territory with 7:55 to play. Well, here's where the defense really got to bow the neck, Chris.
It is, Jim. So far we've had the ball 3 series, and we've only got 1 positive yard so far. Our offense got to settle down, come back, and just get back into what we do.
First and 10 by Davis. Davis is going to keep it. Looking for running inside. Going to be hit and dropped for a loss back at the 36-yard line. Ron Conaway came in and kind of made him hesitate, and somebody came in from the backside and cleaned it up. They've been James Wood from the other defensive end position.
Third possession has started off again with Davis carrying the ball.
3rd and 12. And I look to the sideline, change the plays. Got 2 receivers to the short side of the field, 1 receiver to the far side. Get it straight ahead to Stanley. He gashes up the middle. He's got running room. He's inside the 30 to about the 27. Isaiah Robertson comes up to bring him down. 27 is where they're going to spot it. It's going to make it 3rd down and about 3. Big play for the Jacket defense right here. Rich 4-man front. Davis going to keep it inside, spins in there. We're going to stand him up, but he's still fighting for yards. He's going to get the first down.
Spotted at 24, it looks like.
It looks like they gave him the 23. That's a first down and the first set of downs. He just kept driving his feet and got that first down on his own right there. 1st and 10 by Vidalia at the Jacket 24. Davis waiting on the snap, gets it straight ahead to Stanley. Stanley powers it straight ahead down near the 15-yard line. We're marking about the 17. Pick up of about 6, bringing up 3rd down and 4. Clock running, 6:10 remaining in the 3rd. Vidalia up 21-12.
Jackson's trying to move around to get it set.
Davis again gives it to Stanley. Stanley going to drag a man a couple of yards. James Wood had him from behind, but he's dragging him down to the 11-yard line. That's going to be another first down for the Indians.
1st and 10 would get a first down between the 1.
Jacket switching personnel in on defense. They got 1 receiver either side of the formation. That's got 2 to the near side. Now they're going to send the man in motion near side left. Davis going to fake the handoff, keep it, and try to evade the tackles at 10. Steps over a tackle into the end zone for a touchdown.
They tried to put the ball in Davis' hand this half, and he's taking it with leadership.
27-12 now as Vidalia pulling away here in the 3rd quarter.
We need a big spark here on offense. Our defense needs a little bit of a break.
They've been on the field almost this whole second half so far. Third quarter's been all Indians. 5:27 to go. Extra point attempt coming up. A little bit of a low snap, but he gets it through. Hager scoreboard by day 28. Jeff Davis 12. 30-second timeout on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Football Network.
Attorney Bruce Edwards is a leader in workers' compensation law. For a decade, his workers' compensation settlements have been 8 times the average workers' compensation settlement in Georgia. That's 8 times the average injured workers usually receive. If you live in South Georgia and you've been seriously injured on the job, call 912-384-5700 for a free consultation. That's 912-384-5700. Or do your own research at bruceedwardslaw.com.
And now we go back to Jim Sewell and Coach Chris Davis.
Back here at Buck Cravey Field, Vidalia 28. Jeff Davis 12. Back Bruce Edwards personal attorney kickoff. Dotson can't find the handle on it. Finally, he's going to wrap it up. He'll be down at about the 15, 16-yard line. The Jackets, again, going to have a long field. He just couldn't find the handle on it there.
No, it come into him, and he was trying to make a read on the defense before he secured the ball away. But luckily, we come up with the ball. We'll just start deep in our territory here. From 17 or 18. Sorry.
We started at the 13, the 23, the 17, and now again the 17.
Fourth position.
Gonna go Wildcat with Ahias Allen taking the direct snap. He's gonna get across the 20 to about the 21-yard line. A little bit of different wrinkle there as we went shotgun with Allen and the Wildcat. Pick up a 3.
Put us back on the 20.
Second down and 7. Ball on the far hash. Again, we go Wildcat. Allen takes a direct snap. Got a lot of blockers in front. He's going to get down to the first down on the far side. And we're changing things up and putting it in Ahias' hands. Try to make him see if he can get something to happen. Game is out to the 30-yard line. And that'll move the sticks. Basically running 2 tight ends and just getting all the other running backs blocking on the sweep as Allen takes a direct snap. They run it to the short side of the field. Again, we go tight formation. Allen in the gun, taking the snap. This time he's coming wide side. He'll shed the tackle at the 25. He loses the football and looks like Vidalia was diving there. Maybe we got it.
Did you get it back?
I think Cheston Googe may have jumped in there and got it back as Allen just dropped the football, and Vidalia had it in their hands, but a hustle play by Cheston Googe to get the ball back, but it's going to drop us all the way back to the 23-yard line. A loss of 7 on the play.
Doing the Wildcat.
Same formation. Allen's going to check that. It's Willie Skipper. He's looking like he wants to throw. He's going to
good cut.
Stutter move and going to get across the 25 to about the 27. Well, he just stuck his foot in the ground and cut back inside and got a couple more yards. It's going to bring up third down and long here. Gain to the 27 and pick up a 4. That's a third down and about 14. 3:33 remaining here in the third. Vidalia's broke it open here in the second half. They lead at 28-12. Jackets trying to find an answer. Then we're going Wildcat. Allen trying to sweep far side. He's pushing the pile. He's going to come up short. He's short of the 35-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and long. They're going to mark him at the 34. It was a pickup of 7. But it's 4th down and about 7. Again, Bryce Davis is going to drop back to receive the Cade Walters punt. It's letting the clock run a little bit. Cade in punt formation. Just barely gets it away, a low kick.
Hit us.
And it's going to be dead at about the 45-yard line. I almost had that one blocked. So Vidalia will start with great field position at their own 45. 2:28 remaining here in the third.
They're trying to figure out who it hit. There we go.
They are going to give it to Vidalia.
I think the ball hit C.J. Parker on the way down, but you're right. We almost had it punted and blocked. Katie was looking to get it off and keep it low.
First and 10 Vidalia at their own 45. Ball on the far side hash. Vidalia moving left to right. Got two receivers to the near side, one to the far side. Davis going to keep it. Running up inside. Going to get a 3 or 4 yards before we push him back. About a 2-yard gain, let's call it. And mark his forward progress at the 47. His second down 8.
48. Again, another drive started off with Davis with the ball in his hand.
2nd and 7. Under 2 minutes to play. Davis going to, Mr. Quarterback keeper near side. He runs out of a tackle in the backfield. He's going to get out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. That'll be a first down. Nothing there but just a straight sweep by the quarterback. He took the direct snap and outran everybody to the sideline.
Nothing cute about it.
First and 10 at the Jacket 43. High snap. Davis gives it to Stanley. Going to hit him right at the line. He's in fight, but he's not going to be able to get out of the Carter Mullis. Wrapped him up and finally brought him down.
Host of Jackets is coming in there.
No gain on the play. Makes it 2nd down and 10. Minute 30 to go in the half. Vidalia up 28-12.
Stanley's checking out, and Brown is checking in.
Darryl Brown now at the running back position. Davis looks back to the sideline. Two receivers to the short side of the field, one far side. Ball on their hash. Under pressure, hit as he throws. Incomplete. Landon Robertson comes in from the backside and hits him.
Never felt him.
He was lucky to get that off right before Robertson nailed him right in the back. It'll be 3rd down and 10. Brought the line back on the blitz that time from the backside.
Jackets need to hold him here.
Clock stopped with 55 seconds remaining here in the third. Two receivers either side. Going to empty the backfield. Davis pump fakes. Dropping way back, runs a screen. Got it complete. And he almost stumbles, and he does fall down. We got a flag back here. It's going to be well short of the first down. Completed it to the running back, Brown.
I think they were holding Walters there. They're blocking the back on Walters.
Let's see if we decline the penalty. I think here you've got to really take the penalty, even though it gives them another down, because
look at field position.
Where they are, they would definitely go for it. It'd be 3rd down and about 6 or 7 from where the runner said. So we're going to decline the penalty and force a 4th down. Ball spotted at the 42. It'll be 4th down and 9, and they are going to send the punt unit on. But remember, Davis is the punter, so watch for something here. Got one man back deep. C.J. Parker standing in about the 12-yard line. They just gets it away. Going to sail away from Parker. It's going to roll down inside the 10, down inside the 5. Davis kicks it away from the receiver, and they're going to get a great roll on it. And the Jackets are going to have to go from the 5-yard line with 23 seconds to go in the third quarter. Again, that long field, they're going to mark it at the 4. Can't do it any better than that.
No, you can't. And Jackets are at 18 yards of offense this half. We got to have a long drive here. I hope we can do it in a short number of plays.
Parker and all is going to split to the short side of the field. Ball on the near hash. Man in motion. Going to give it. Cade's going to keep it. He's going to be swarmed under back near the goal line. He just did avoid a safety that time.
He's fighting at the half-yard line here.
Second down and 14. We got our backs to the wall now. Ball inside the 1. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. We'll score after 3. Vidalia 28, Jeff Davis 12, 60 seconds on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Football Network.
H&H Home Supply, Cromartie Street in Hazelhurst invites you to stop in too. Take advantage of great deals all over the store. They have 5 new classic fish fryers and the all-new Blackstone griddles to keep you cooking outdoors. Also, you have to see one of the largest selections of case knives in southeast Georgia. H&H carries lumber and building materials, as well as Valspar paint and cabin stains. They appreciate your business. H&H Home Supply, Cromartie Street in Hazelhurst.
Ready to dig into your to-do list? Here at Lassiter Tractor Company, we have big tractors with even bigger value. Right now, we are offering up to $2,700 of all John Deere 3E Series tractors. With user-friendly controls and plenty of strength and versatility, you'll be ready for any job in your land. Go to www.lassitereq.com or come visit us at any of our 7 locations throughout South Georgia. You don't want to miss out. Some restrictions apply. To dealer details. Offer ends October 30th, 2020.
WHJD time is 9:32. Now back to Jim Sewell and Coach Chris Davis.
Second down and 14. Now we're back down to the 1-yard line.
Cage feet will be in the end zone here.
All on the far side hash. We got one receiver split to the wide side of the field. Send the Heiss in motion and give it to Allen. He's trying to find something on the near side. He's going to pick up a couple yards, get a dive across the 5 to about the 6.
This guy here looks like he's spotting him at the 5.
Give us a little breathing room. They're going to put it at the 5 and pick up a 4. He's got third down and about 9.5. Just underway here in the fourth period of play. Vidalia exploded in the third period and pulled away in this one.
Jackets were up 12-7 at halftime.
Now the Indians are up 16. Got third and long right at the 5-yard line. Parker's going to go to the wide side of the field. All to the short side. Going to send Skipper in motion and the flag. We have the distance to the goal. Move us back to the 3. Makes the task just a little bit harder. Makes it third down and about 12, 13. Jackets can't get out of their own way right now, trying to get out of the hole here. Under 11 minutes to play. Come to the line in a tight formation. And give it to Willie Skipper. He's going to break a couple tackles, a spin move. He's out around the 20-yard line.
Way to get some breathing room, fellas.
A big nifty spin move by Willie Skipper is going to get the first down. Knock him right at the 20. He'll pick up the 17.
That one run right there doubled our offensive production this half. Maybe it'll be the spark we need to get the Jackets moving down the field.
Got a man down is trainer Jeff Weems. Sprints in from the sideline along with Dr. Kirk Munsiak. Got a cramp again. Let's take a McCarty Auto Parts 30-second timeout.
If you are a Class A CDL holder with 2 years of experience, come on out and apply with Williams Brothers Trucking. WBT cares about the safety of their employees and would love to have you as a part of our family. WBT offers great benefits like competitive pay, 401k, health care, and hauls that will get you home every day. We look forward to working better together with you. Williams Brothers Trucking in Hazelburg.
Hey, now back to the game.
Let's go down to our Southern Eye Care sideline reporter, Paul Wood. Paul, they have really grabbed the momentum here going into in the second half, haven't they?
Yeah, so they come right out. That first series, they shut us down on the 3 and out, and that offense come and punched us in the mouth. And right now, we just reeling. We just trying to find our footing so we can get back in this game.
1st and 10, Jackets at the 20-yard line, all on the near side hash. Halls is going to come to the near side. C.J. Parker to the far side of the formation. And send Peyton Laney in motion. Cade going to roll that direction. He's under pressure. He's trying to skips out some tackles. Now he's going to try to get what he can. He's going to run out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. He made something out of nothing there. He was almost sacked for a loss back deep.
Almost lost 10 on that. He was able to avoid it, come out, gain us some yards. They're going to spot the ball.
Looks like they've got it 26. A pickup of 6 by Cade. Makes it 2nd down and 4. Yeah. Lost our feed on the internet right now. We're trying to get that back going. One receiver either side of the formation. Cade dropping back to throw, complete on the far side. A little curl pattern to C.J. Parker. He's going to get up to the 30. That's going to be close to a 1st down. Going to mark him at the 29. Bring up 3rd down and 1. 3rd down and 2.
29.
It's like the 29. It'll be a 3rd and 1 because we got the 1st down right at the 20. Got to get across the 30 for the 1st down.
Got a little bit of issue with our Facebook feed. Appreciate you still hanging with us, and we know you got a video up. We will have that posted later on.
9:44 remaining in the ball game. Jackets with a big play here, 3rd and 1. One receiver to either side of the formation. Going to send a man in motion and give it to Robertson. He's got the 1st down. He's going to fight for a couple more yards and get out to about the 32-yard line. A big 1st down for the Jackets, moving the chains.
34 or 33.
33. First and 10 Yellow Jackets. 9:20 remaining in the ball game. Vidalia leads at 28-12, but Jackets trying to get back in action here. Cade fumbles the snap. And Jackets are going to fall on it. No, Vidalia says they've got it. And they do. Third turnover of the game for the Yellow Jackets. And Vidalia is going to take over in Jacket territory with 9:04 remaining and a big lead. Spotted at the 27-yard line.
Yes.
I think we've struggled trying to pick up these hash marks all night long. Not painted very bright, especially when it's on the far hash. Yeah, that's where they are now. Got a single receiver set to either side of the formation. Brown back in the game. Stanley rather back in the game. Stanley's going to get the handoff straight ahead. We'll pick up a couple before we swarm him under and get him down to the 26-yard line. Second down and 8. They're taking their time now. Clock running, 8:40 to go in the ball game, and the Indians up by 16. They're up 2 scores. We've got to get the ball back. Got to keep them off the scoreboard here and get the ball back and try to find a way to generate some sustained offense. 2nd and 8. Davis going to give it to Stanley. We're going to hit him in the backfield. Cross to Gall with the first contact in there, I believe. Check that, Amari Mitchell, the first contact. No gain on the play. He's going to bring up 3rd down and 8. Clock running at 8 minutes to go. And they are milking the clock. Probably 4-down territory for the Indians right here. They got the ball at the Jacket 26. Davis is going to keep it running the sweep to the near side. Going to hit him, but he breaks, just runs through a tackle, cuts it back the other direction. He's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. How in the world does he do it? He's just a Houdini out there on the field.
He bounced off like a pinball. It's just hard. I mean, it's hard running by him. He got 2 good contacts by our Jeff Davis defenders coming in trying to tackle him, and he was able to continue the play and score a touchdown.
He burst the field and outran everybody to the pylon. 7:31 to go. Vidalia's 34-12 now, waiting the extra point attempt. Jackets had the lead at the half, but boy, it's been all Vidalia here since halftime. And it's mainly been all Bryce Davis. Kick is good. 35-12. Let's take 30 seconds on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Football Network.
Baby and Me Boutique offers beautiful high-end fashions for baby and me. Making baby beautiful is their specialty, with gorgeous gift selections from Much High, the Resistors, Banana Split, Millie J, Properly Tired, Angels Ear, and so many others. Baby and Me is the perfect place for your baby registry. Visit the shopping destination Baby and Me Boutique, located at 1045 West Parker Street in Bixley, and follow them on Facebook and Instagram.
At this time, we go back to the ball game with Jim Sewell and Coach Chris Davis.
7:31 remaining in the ball game. Vidalia scoreboard. Vidalia 35, Jeff Davis 12. Your banker, your Bruce Edwards, your personal injury attorney kickoff is about to come up. Updates on the scoreboard. Appling County 69, Long County 12 is the final. Bacon continues to lead Toombs County 21-14. Taking on the far side. We're going to get a Dotson return across the 30 out to the 40. A big return for the Yellow Jackets. I don't see any flags this time. As Dotson just took it up the far sideline. The Jackets going to come out with pretty good field position. Like right around the 40. Marking at the 41. 7:22 remaining in the ball game. We've got to make something happen here, Chris.
We do. We've got to put points on the board. Time's starting to be against us. We've got to score here.
Jackets are sending receivers to either side of the formation. Cade going to drop back, quick throw out to the far side, complete, and out of bounds near the 1st down mark. I believe C.J. Parker on the catch on the far side. See where they mark these stepped out. They're going to say, it's like the 49. He's going to be just short. Pick up a bait. He's going to break 2nd down and 2. Clock stopped. 7:17 remaining in the ball game. Mike Dotson comes to the near side. Parker to the far side of the formation. Cade dropping back. Going to throw again. He's under pressure. Scrambling far side. He's just going to throw it away out of bounds. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Good play.
And smart by Cade as he
called intentional grounding.
And they called high. He was all the way to the sideline, and I don't know about that call. And now they're going to mark it back to the 40-yard line. Wow. It's a loss of down. It's 3rd down and long now for the Jackets. Back to our own 40. We've got to get just across midfield to the Vidalia 49. So 3rd and 11. Parker to the left. Dotson to the right. Allen goes in motion. He'll run the option pitch to Allen. He's trying to turn the corner. Just lowers his shoulder and bulls his way up to midfield. We'll bring up 4th down and check that. He's up to the 45 rather. And 3rd down and 4th down and 6 for the Jackets. 6:50 remaining in the ball game. Cade's going to come in and looks like we're going to punt it away.
It's a tough series here, Jim.
Bryce Davis is going to drop back to receive the kick. Davis didn't drop very far, and we got movement up front. And that's going to cost us 5 more yards, and we'll have to kick it from the 40 now. $6:19 remaining. Been all Vidalia here in the second half. Tanka Hazor scoreboard, Bacon 21, Toombs County 14, last reported score we have there. Cade gets it away. Fair catch signaled by Davis at the 30. And that's where they'll go to work at their own 30-yard line. Ware County 17, Coffee County 14 in the 4th quarter on the Tanka Hazor scoreboard. Fitzgerald 21, Early County nothing. Final, Irwin County 50, Atkinson County 6.
These are big scores tonight.
Johnson County 28, Montgomery County 13. Got a flag. And there's going to be a substitution against Vidalia, so that'll mark them moving back to the 25. Davis still in at quarterback. He's got Brown in at running back now. Under 6 minutes to go. Vidalia in control. Davis going to give it to Brown. He's trying to find some running room far side. Can pick up a couple yards. We'll bring up 2nd down and long for the Indians. We'll mark them at the 28-yard line.
Gain of 4.
Gain of 4. Doesn't get any easier, Chris. Next week we get Toombs County at home.
Yeah, and Bacon is giving Toombs, but we talk about Bacon being a big run, big hit team.
Still showing 3rd quarter, Bacon leading 21-14 over Toombs. Davis going to give it to Brown. Brown's looking for something on the near side. Going to be swarmed under at the 30-yard line. Picked up another couple yards. 3rd down and about 10 to go. Clock running under 5 minutes to go now. Vidalia 35, just Davis 12. Wayne County leads Veterans 10-7 in the 4th quarter on the Bank of Hazor scoreboard. Vidalia taking their time and eat up as much clock as they can. Now there's going to be a timeout. McCarty Auto Parts timeout on the field. Let's take 30 seconds on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Football Network.
Southern Eye Care has been your trusted eye care specialist in Hazelhurst since 1995. You can count on their expertise in treating all types of vision problems to help you see your best. From glasses to contact lenses, from surgical vision correction to treatment of eye disease and injury, their team is here to help take care of your eyes. Call to schedule your appointment today, 912-375-2516, and online at southern-eyecarepc.com. Go Jackets!
And now we go back to Jim Sewell and Coach Chris Davis.
4:25 remains in this one. We'll send it down to our Southern Eye Care reporter, Paul Wood. Paul, it's just been all Vidalia here this second half.
Yes, sir. I was kind of hoping with the 2 losses at the beginning of the season that we might catch them slipping a little bit this year, but it seems like all it was taking a little time to get used to that new offense.
They put the ball in Bryce Davis's hands this second half, and he's answered the call, hasn't he?
Yes, sir. It seems like right now we just don't have an answer for anything they're doing, and they know exactly where we're going when we're on offense.
3rd down and about 10 for the Indians at their own 30-yard line. Got one receiver set to either side of the formation. Davis is going to roll near side, looking to throw. Going to go downfield. Got a man wide open. Deep. He's going to air right through his hands. As he had a man wide open and run past the coverage, Josh Mitzi just let it go right between his left and right hand as Davis laid it out there. Perfect timing for him. All he had to do was run under and catch it. And a big break for the Jackets as that's going to force Vidalia to have to punt it away. 4:18 remaining. If he catches that in stride like he had it, it would have been nobody between him and the end zone but green grass and white paint.
Yeah. He got behind our secondary and they were trailing him.
And he had a good 3 or 4 yards on the trail. Get a flag here. They delay a game.
Jim, you're talking about putting the ball in Bryce Davis's hands.
Mm-hmm.
He's had 8 carries this half for 91 yards and a touchdown. And he's 2 for 2 passing for 44 yards. Well, excuse me, that right there put him at 2 for 3 passing.
And one of those was a touchdown. Yeah. So Davis to kick it away. And kick it high, deep to the near side. It's going to go way out of bounds. Let's see where they spot this one at. They're coming up across the 40 to the 45. Jeff Davis will get it with 4:15 remaining. In pretty good field position at their own 45-yard line. But the score is not in our favor. Vidalia leads it 35-12 on the Bank-Hazer scoreboard. Still trying to find an update on Bacon Tunes. It's still showing 3rd quarter, 21-14. Jackets in a tight formation, Wildcat formation. Allen's going to take it on the direct snap. He's going to run far side. He's got running room. He's got 40. He's got 30. He's down the far sideline and knocked out of bounds inside the 20. Down around the 13-yard line, looks like. A big run by Heiss Allen is took the Wildcat snap and gets it all the way down to the Vidalia 13. 42 yards on the carry that time. Still playing hard here, even though the score doesn't look good. We're going to stay in that Wildcat formation. Going to get a whistle before the snap. Yeah. Willie Skipper was in to take the snap that time. And looks like we may have got a timeout call. Let's take a McCarty Auto Parts 30-second timeout.
No, they called official timeout.
If you are a Class A CDL holder with 2 years of experience, come on out and apply with Williams Brothers Trucking. WBT cares about the safety of their employees and would love to have you as a part of our family. WBT offers great benefits like competitive pay, 401k, health care, and hauls that will get you home every day. We look forward to working better together with you. Williams Brothers Trucking in Hazelhurst.
Yeah, we appreciate all the sponsors. At this time, we go back to the game.
4:04 remaining in the ball game. Jeff Davis has it 1st and 10 at the Vidalia 13-yard line. Again, we go with the Wildcat. Willie Skipper's going to take the snap. He's looking to come near side. He's going to cut it up inside, kicks it out. He's at the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Willie Skipper. Jackets finally get on the board here in the second half.
Made a good little cut and was able to get to the pylon.
Makes it 35-18 with 3:55 to go. Jackets on to pretty much see if we're gonna, looks like we're gonna go for two here.
Line up in a base set.
Ice Allen with the direct snap, trying to find some run room, cuts it back inside, dives in and comes up short. So that makes Bank Hazel scoreboard 35-18 with 3:55 to go. Chris, we're going to keep it right here. And we talked about we get to come back home next week, just our second home game of the season, Toombs County. And that's going to be a really key Region 2 AA matchup.
It is. We talked about just coming to this game, momentum and different things of that nature. And Jackets played good first half. We've still got a chance in the second half. We got to do an onside kick here to get the ball back in our hands. And Vidalia looks like they're putting their hands team out. But Toombs coming to town next week. We still got a chance because there's always in the season Toombs and Vidalia's got to play.
Yep, that's right.
And if we can beat Toombs, that could put us in a three-way tie. If things don't end up bouncing our way here on this onside kick.
And so we still control our destiny. It just makes the road a lot tougher. But Bacon still showing Bacon leading Toombs 21-14, but that's still showing a third quarter score. So we'd like to try to find an update on that.
See if I can find that.
Cincy is going to tee it up on the Bruce Edwards, the personal injury attorney kickoff. They've got everybody up close for Vidalia. They got that, as you said, they got the hands team out. Cincy is taking a short drop. If he maybe pooches it, tries to get over, he does hook the pooch kick. He's going to call a fair catch and take it at the 35-yard line.
Update, Toombs is 21-21.
3:55 remaining in this one. So Bacon and Toombs now tied up at 21 on the Bank of Hazel scoreboard. Vidalia will get it first and 10 at their own 35. Another score update. Ware County 17, Coffee 14. It was a big game around the state. On receiver to either side of the formation, Davis is going to take the snap and keep it, run it up inside. He breaks it out. He's got the first down. He's taking off. He's gone. Nobody's going to catch him. Bryce Davis just goes 70 yards, 65 yards. Took it right up the middle, cut to the far side, and nobody laid a hand on him, and he just outran everybody to the end zone. I tell you, he's the most dangerous offensive player we've seen this year and may see all year.
That put him at 156 yards on the night with 2 touchdowns and 9 carries.
41-18, the score. They get points in a hurry with this guy Davis. They just giving him control here in the second half, and it's been the Bryce Davis show.
Yes, it has been.
Waiting on the extra point attempt. 3:41 remaining. It's up. It's good. 42-18 the score with 3:41 remaining. 30 seconds on the Yellow Jacket Football Network.
Abundant Life Pharmacy in Baxley cares about your health and your family. Visit them for all your prescriptions and over-counter drug needs. While they are choose from their large selection of scrubs, gift items, and they even have a health food store that offers gluten-free foods. You can use their convenient drive-up window or go inside. Abundant Life Pharmacy located at 117 North Main Street in Baxley. Across from McDonald's in Baxley or call 912-367-8404. Go Jackets!
Now we go back to Jim Sewell and Coach Chris Davis.
Back here at Buck Cravey Field, Back ahead to the scoreboard, Vidalia 42, Jeff Davis 18 with 3:41 remaining. Bruce Edwards, your personal injury attorney kickoff coming back. We've got Mike Dotson and C.J. Parker back. Going to kick it far side. Dotson's going to take it at about the 5. Coming up the far sideline, trying to find some blockers. He's going to run out of room at around the 20, 21-yard line.
Well, Jones get a chance here for another solid drive. 21.
I did the 21. First and 10 for the Jackets. Ball on the far hash. Tyson Alls is in a tight formation. We're going to go with the shotgun with Hias Allen taking the direct snap. Student body coming near side. Picks up a block. He's got the 30 and out of bounds at about the 32 or 33-yard line. James Wood out there gave him a good block to get him around the corner. First down. Pick up a 12. Marking at the 34. Actually pick up a 13. Clock running at 3:10 to go.
You're right, Jim. The student body left, student body right. You're giving him plenty of blockers out front.
Willie Skipper now getting the direct snap. He's going to go to the left again with blockers in front. But he's going to make a cut inside and get about 4 or 5 yards. He's going to be up around the 40-yard line. Looks like I'm marking at maybe the 39. Let's see, that's going to be at the 40. Good on it. Pick up of 6. Clock running, 2:40 remaining. The only thing that you regret here is this year if you get into some of those multiple tie situations, when they start going in, as point differential comes into play instead of the mini game scenario.
That is right. GHS they changed that.
Mm-hmm. Willie Skipper again taking the snap. Going to run to the right this time, and not much of a gain there. He's going to be stopped at the 41 and pick up a 1 on the play. Ends up third down and about 4.
This first time GHS has really stepped in and made a call on all that, but it's due to the COVID.
Due to the COVID, right. They're trying to limit as much as they can. Under 2 minutes to play. Vidalia 42, Jeff Davis 18. We're trying to get something here just to, and again, these points, even though it's a losing cause, if we can score here, those points may turn out to be valuable before the end of the season. The Hias Allen back in. They're going to get a whistle now and a flag. Against the Jackets, going to move it back to the 36. Vidalia is going to take the win here. 1:20 to go.
Overtime at the pit.
Going into overtime. Allen takes the direct snap, trying to find the far side.
Horse collar.
Going to get a horse collar. I don't see a flag, though.
Stretch his jersey out.
Going to be tackled down shy of the 40-yard line. Under a minute to play, clock running. We're marking at the 39, it looks like. We'll pick up a 3. The 4th down and about 6 to go. Cade Walters is going to step in, punt it away. Vidalia is going to win this to go to 1-0 in Region 2AA. The Jackets are going to fall to 1-1. It's up our first loss of the season. A low snap, nobody back to return it. Cade's going to kick it, ball's going to hit it at the 25. Take a big roll for the Jackets and roll dead at the 15-yard line. So all Vidalia's got to do now is just come out and take one snap and take this big win home with 19 seconds to go. And Chris, we had a great, really good first half. We fell behind and answered it, took the lead into halftime, but they came out in the second half and determined to put the ball in Bryce Davis's hand and let him take over the game, and he certainly did.
He did, Jim, and you know, we were looking at it. First half, Bryce had, let me find it here, where I wrote it down at. Bryce had 2 carries for 12 yards. Second half, he had 9 carries for 156 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Davis is going to take a knee, and that's going to do it. That's your ball game. The clock's going to run out as the Vidalia Indians come from behind in the second half. The final score, Vidalia 42, Jeff Davis 18. And Chris, now we got to head home and find a way to regroup and get ready for Toombs County, who's gone into overtime with the Bacon County Red Raiders. And don't thinking about what Jeff Davis did to Bacon the other last week, don't read anything into that other than Bacon came to play.
They did. They come down and give me some of the updates I got. Toombs kind of shot themselves in the foot to begin with, battled back, and take them into overtime. We'll see what happens in that scenario down there. But, you know, we talked about it. Toombs and Vidalia still have to play till the end of the season. We're playing at home next week against Toombs. We need our fan base to come out because we need to come out of there with a win next week and put us back in our kind of in the driver's seat, because if Toombs and Vidalia play each other, Toombs comes out on top. That puts us in a situation.
Let's send it down to the sideline to Coach Help.
We got a home game next week. Hey, if this is the only one you lose, guys, you're still in control. But you got to work. You got to come back. You understand me? Listen, I want everybody in that locker room. Let's go. Knock it off.
Paul Wood now going to get a word with Coach Helton.
Coach Helton, it's never a good thing when you lose a game, but what are the positives you take away from this?
Paul ain't good enough. You know what I'm saying? We got to execute. We got to do those things. I didn't do them ready. And that's on me. I let them relish in a big win. And ultimately, I got to get it fixed. So that's on me. You know, and I'm going to come back and get it fixed for them. Okay?
Yes, sir. I'll get them get fixed. Y'all get have a safe drive home now. Back up to y'all, Jim.
There's our Southern Eye Care sideline reporter, Paul Wood. Thank you, Paul. Well, Chris, like you said, we got to get home, get ready for Toombs County. We can still, one loss is one loss, and we can still control what we need to do.
It is. I mean, you heard Coach Helton say, we were just saying, and I tell you, Jim, sitting here looking at the stats, I mean, we still had 205 yards of rushing tonight, 111 yards in the air, which for us is a huge night in the air. Cade was 8 for 17 with passing with 2 touchdowns. We shot ourselves in the foot with some turnovers. Shot ourselves in the foot with coming out of the halftime, going backwards. Little things that we didn't do to finish the game.
Right.
And, still, Coach Helton said a while ago, and we've talked about it, those guys can still control their own destiny. If this is their only loss, we still got a way to go.
Toombs County, Bacon County in overtime now tied at 21. Check that out on the scoreboard shows around the state tonight as you ride home. I hope all the Jacket fans have a safe trip back to Hazelhurst. We'll be ready to meet in the Pinelands next Friday night to take on the Toombs County Bulldogs. It's going to do it here at the stadium. For Ronnie Williams back in the studios at WHJD FM, for our video production crew here, Lauren Dixon, Abby Hernandez, Jacob Williams on the camera, our Southern Eye Care sideline reporter Paul Wood, our color analyst here, Coach Chris Davis. This is Jim Sewell. Good night, everybody.
Thank you, Jim, and Coach Chris Davis. Y'all have a safe trip back to Hazelhurst.